Come on in, everybody. We are talking all things going live. Let me know if you have any questions. We This is my 10 o'clock live, and we're going to talk about live streaming. And so, just make sure I told this right. So, live streaming tips, and I'm going to show and talk to you about how to go live with confidence and ease. Let's make sure the sound is coming through. And so, it is coming through. So, I appreciate you all being here. We're gonna get started in just a few minutes. I am always a few minutes behind, so I gotta get back on a regular schedule, you all, so that I am able to show up and not be too delayed with getting started. I try to go live as early as 10 o'clock here on YouTube, so I can set the tone, set the room, get things started. And so I try to do that, and then I will come back at 4 o'clock as well. And so in the mornings, you have your morning routine. Sometimes it takes a little longer. So I'm going to get better so I can get started, get my day started. All right, friends. Well, welcome to the room. I always tell you kind of the things to kind of get that early engagement. I want to make sure you guys give a thumbs up to the live. Get that thumbs up, press that thumbs up button. Not the thumbs down, but the thumbs up. And then I want you also to put a comment in. Let me know where you're from, if you're new to my room. And if you have not subscribed, click that subscriber button, subscribe to the channel. It is a free subscription here. It's nothing that you pay for. Just click that subscriber button. And then also the bell to get notifications of when I go live and post content. And so I go live daily, twice a day, 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern. And I show up and I give you tips to go live. Part of my live stream is that I'm going to share information about going live specifically on TikTok because I'm a creator network agency. So that's a free program, but it's an agency that is helping other live hosts with building their presence on TikTok, helping you grow as a live host and monetize. So I teach that, I support you, I come here, I answer questions. And so this will become a playlist for you to go back and watch. If I said something or share some information, you can go back and watch it. All right. So I appreciate you all being here. The other thing I do is that I will give information about my journey. So I am a YouTube partners of creator. So that's why you see the shopping card, as well as I have memberships. Those are things that you have to pay for now. That's different from being a subscriber. You become a member of my channel. And then also the gifting options unlocked. And then I just recently unlocked, and I have to do the research on what next, but I unlocked the ad revenue that I can get for posting ads to my content. So I'm really excited about all the potentials and possibilities. Hello, friends. Welcome to the room. I am Dr. Lisa, and I talk about all things live streaming on this channel. So I am also a creator network. So we're going to go on TikTok in a second, but I co-stream over there. So I'm streaming here first, and then we're going to go on TikTok and talk over there as well. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I say it all the time. Let me know where you're from. And if you have not subscribed to the channel, click that subscriber button as well as the bell to get notification when I go live and post content. And then give me a thumbs up. If you don't mind liking the live, that's where you click the thumbs up and you can like the live. So let's see if we can get some thumbs up for the room. For the live host is up top, but for you guys, it's down below where you can press the thumbs up arrow. And then let me know if you have any questions. All right. So we talk about live streaming. I say some of the rules of engagement. Make sure that you're 18 years and older. So you have to be 18 years and older to go live on both YouTube and TikTok. That's part of their monetization requirements. So you got to be of age to live stream. You also want to make sure that you are in the comments commenting something relevant to the topic or just getting to know me. Let me know where you're from and if you're new to my platform here. If you have any questions, let me know as well because I always want to engage questions about live streaming. If you're nervous, afraid, shy, let me know if you do go live, if you use YouTube to go live, if you use TikTok. I was sharing earlier that I am a creator network agency on TikTok. So I help people go live. So I do this as on the TikTok side as part of my recruiting efforts, but also just educating people on how to go live. Okay. So we give a lot of tips, a lot of value. I'm helping you understand branding. I'm helping you understand knowing your target audience. I want you to engage properly. You have to engage as a live host so others will engage with you as viewers. So you want to be intentional about what you're saying and doing. And so I teach that as well. Let me know if there's any questions about the process. I'm happy to answer questions. And then yesterday, we actually had a pretty interesting live stream because I streamed from TikTok's webinar. There was a webinar that was being hosted real time that was sharing other engagement strategies and ways to kind of get your room growing. Hey, Diamond, how are you, friend? Did you get your video on YouTube? Let me know if you got your video on YouTube. And YouTube, obviously that was you could do a long form video. I'm not sure how long that video was. Was it under 10 minutes? It should have been under 10 minutes, maybe about 6 or 7 minutes. So let me know. But that would be great here on YouTube, and then TikTok, just do clips. Yeah, that's the way I would do it. And so that way you can get a lot of clip content out there. Getting ready to do this morning. Okay. All right. Awesome. Awesome. You got content work to do. I got some content work to do as well. So I need to get at it. I have not done it in a minute. So I need to post the content, y'all. That is so important. Post the content. All right, we're going to get started. Let me know if you guys have questions. Again, make sure you give me a like, click the thumbs up down below. Also, make sure you comment. And if you haven't subscribed to the channel, click the subscriber button as well as the bell. And then again, if you have questions, let me know that as well. So we're going to get started in a moment. I am setting up my screens. I think it's about 10 minutes or less. Okay. Okay. Yeah, so that is perfect, in the sense that I would tell you go ahead and post it and then do the clips. Yeah, you can clip up the content. That'll be good. You can do a short here on YouTube as well, make it a short, um, as another option. Okay, so let me get going. Hold on one second. I was gonna put in here is going on. Um, I forgot to do that today. Okay. Let's see. Um, Give me one second. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all being here. Thank you for the support. We're going to get started in just a few minutes. And so, yeah. All right. And hello, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. Appreciate you all being here. Let me know if there's any questions. Um, we will get going in just a moment. We'll get going in just a moment. I had a call coming through. Okay, there we go. Happy I put on that do not disturb. So that way the call did not intercept my sound. So that is perfect, perfect timing. And we're gonna go TikTok live, TikTok live. We are live on TikTok, live streaming tips. Appreciate it, friend. We are talking all things live streaming. I'm giving beginner friendly tips to live hosts that are coming in. Feel free to come in, ask questions. We're talking about TikTok live. I want to support you in your live journey as you prepare to go live. We're talking about how to go live with confidence and ease. We are talking about live streaming tips. Come on in. Hey, Unwritten Unstoppable. How are you, friend? Thank you for coming in early, friend. Coming in and getting that heart me. Thank you so much for coming in. Appreciate the support, friend. We are talking all things live streaming. So feel free to come in and support the live, friends. Thank you so much. Thank you all. Thank you for sharing out that live. We are liking the live. I don't see the hearts coming up yet. TikTok is gonna TikTok me today, I think. So we'll see how this goes. Let me come out and come back in, maybe. Let's see. Thank you so much for being here. Appreciate you all. We are talking all things going live. Thank you so much. Hello, friends. Appreciate you coming in. Thank you so much for coming in and supporting the live. Hello, how you doing, Carter? Welcome to the room. Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Appreciate ya. Good morning, Icon. Appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much for the support. Let me know if you have any questions, friends. We are talking how to go live with confidence and ease. So come on in. We're doing our early activation that's happened. We are liking the live. As we are liking the live, we're going to see if we can get to 10K right over here, the likes under my name. If we can get to 10,000 in 10 minutes, 10K in 10 minutes. So we want to see if we can get this room moving and shaking, getting some friends in the room. So we'll see how this goes. Hello, friend. How are you? Thank you so much on the YT as well. Make sure you like the live and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Appreciate you all being here. We are talking all things live streaming. So we're almost at, we'll see if we can get to 1K in 1 minute, in this first minute rather. Oh, we're 2 minutes in, never mind. So we'll see how it goes. Thank you so much, friends, for being here. Appreciate the support. As we get started, I'm going to recap some of the stuff that we talked about yesterday. So I'm going to bring that to this live about engagement. Appreciate it, friend. And we're going to get started here and talk a little bit about engagement. So you guys are going to see me in real time going live. I'm on live on both YouTube and TikTok, so we're gonna talk about that as well because I celebrated a milestone this week, and so I'm so excited about that. But thank you all for coming in. We are liking the live, so we haven't gotten to 1K yet. The likes are coming in rather slowly, so we'll see what happens. I know on my other account, TikTok is not. I don't know if it's tracking any of it, so we'll see what happens here, you all. Hopefully, we can get things going quickly and pick up the pace. You're a small channel. Thank you so much for being here. So am I. We're still growing, friend. I tell you guys all the time, we got to take it one day at a time, but just keep going, one foot in front of the other. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Thank you so much for joining the live stream. So we are talking all things going live, and we're talking about live streaming. So I'm going to give live streaming tips. So feel free to come in, ask questions as you guys come in. Beatable, how are you, friend? Good morning. Good morning. Ocean Summer. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. I need to message you, Ocean Summers. I'll message you. But I appreciate you coming in. Don't let me forget. Say if you want to send me a DM in here, just say Doc. You said you was gonna message me, so I don't forget because I'm supposed to message you. Akon, how are you, friend? Morning, morning. Good morning. You have a question? Sure. Go ahead. My friend on YT is chatting with me. So I appreciate you guys coming in chatting. So we're almost at 3K likes. We're gonna see if we can beat the schedule. We're a little behind. Hey, thank you for the donut. We're 3K and we're 4 minutes in. So we're gonna see if we can pick up the pace. You see the hearts flowing here. That is literally from tapping the screen. So if you guys don't mind tapping the screen, we can get more engagement going, more viewership. It lets the algorithm know we're here. Kim Love Jones, thank you so much. My friend on YT said when I live stream, it says it's available for your account. But you have to have at least 50 subscribers. So how many subscribers do you have? So 50 subscribers to have live access. So that's the first step. And so if you're under 50, you want to bring your numbers up so that you can at least get live access yet. I'm stopping in to help tap in between my doctor's appointment. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for supporting. Thank you for that. I appreciate you helping out. Uh, oh, okay. So yeah, once you get to your 50, you can get it. Okay. Stay with me for a little longer. I'll talk about YT a little bit and some things I did to get my first 50. All right. So we're doing the engagement over here, so I don't want to miss out on the engagement. We're 5 minutes in, 5.1K likes. So look at you reaching level 22. Awesome, awesome. I've been going live every night for almost a full week. No way, Carter. How's it been, friend? Tell us how it's going for you. Appreciate the shares, Miss Darlene. I appreciate Unwritten Unstoppable. Thank you for the support. We got 10 people in the room. So if we can tap it out, get these taps going, and get us ahead of the curve. We're almost 6 minutes in, 6K likes. So we're gonna see if we can get to 10K under 10 minutes. That's the goal. Oh, that's good. That's really good. Yeah. Good morning. I'm going to tap on my tablet. Okay. Okay. I appreciate the support, friends. And so what I traditionally do is talk about engagement. Thank you so much, Idea Barista. Appreciate your friend. Um, and so my mod just came in. Thank you, friend, for the support. Uh So we're gonna get the 10K likes. We're gonna start this activity. I tell you guys all the way, all the time in the beginning, you want to get the activation going. So I know it seems a little like a delay in you starting your live stream, but you hear I'm talking the whole time. I'm engaging with you all, but it does help to activate the room. So you want to kind of keep that in mind. How are you starting your live? How are you getting your room warmed up? What are you doing to get people engaging in the live? That's going to help you. Okay. It's been going really well. I'm really loving meeting people. That's awesome. That's awesome. That's what the name of the game is. You are engaging with your community. And so the more you're engaging with people, the more people are going to get to know, like, and trust you. They're going to come back. They're going to want to continue to support. So that's a good thing. So keep that going. I say in the beginning, you want to have that type of relationship. So you're cultivating a relationship. And then as time goes on, people will learn your flow, learn what you're doing and sharing, and they're going to continue to support. You're cultivating those relationships. So thank you so much. We hit the 10K. We hit it in 7 minutes. Thank you so much. It's been thank you all for being here. If you don't mind now, we're gonna kind of go through the next phase because we're gonna get that flash go. Let's see if we can get some more friends in the room. I did not share out my own live. I'm gonna share it out, add it to my stories. So if you guys don't mind sharing and adding to the story um, as well as reposting. That's another way to support. Reposting always helps. Thank you so much. Hey, Lisa Bailey. Appreciate you all being here. Thank you so much uh, for all being here. So let's see. So here we go. Thank you, Ocean Summers. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you all for coming in. Hey, how you doing, Miss Brittany? Thank you for that. I love you so much. I appreciate that, friend. Thank you all for coming in. Carter, you said I'm a music producer, so I'm trying to figure out how to share my screen on live with computer. You know what? There's a button at the top that allows you to share, at least on the PC side. I'm not sure what it does for the Mac, but the PC side, you should see at the top. However, I don't believe it shares within the app. I think it shares outside the app, like to other platforms and stuff, which is kind of weird. So I don't know if you can actually share. Idea Barista, do you know the answer to that? She uses Live Studio pretty frequently. So I don't use it enough. My computer is not doesn't have enough bandwidth. So for me, I love the phone. I prefer the phone. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? Good morning to you. Thank you so much. Good morning to the room. Lisa, my other Lisa in the rooms, both Lisas. Hello, fellow Lisas. Good morning to both of you. Thank you so much for being here. You said, okay. Thank you, Ocean Summer. I appreciate your friend. Thank you so much. Others coming in the room, I appreciate you all. We got to the 10K in 10 minutes. We're going to continue to like. We're going to talk about this because I'm going to say there's moments that you could reset your room. So we're going to talk about that process as well and maybe even see if it works. Okay. Um, are you from California? Am I from California, sweetheart? No, I'm from Chicago originally, Illinois. And so that's my original home, but I live now in Orlando, Florida. I'm in Florida. So that's where I'm at right now. Thank you all for being here. I appreciate you all. So let me know if you guys have questions. We'll start with some questions too. If you guys have some questions you want me to go over. In the meantime, I have a couple things that I was going to bring up as things that I want you to pay attention to. Hey, Cindy, welcome to the room, friend. You said, sweetheart. You said, okay. Well, sweetheart, where are you from, friend? Um, Eye imagery. How are you, friend? Was there a flash code yet? See, I'm learning to check first. Look at you. I love that. Thank you for that. Holly Q, how are you, friend? What's going on with our sunshine reports? What's going on? We had a lot of activity this week, especially yesterday, ma'am. So, uh, flash code has not come yet. We haven't gotten it, so we'll see what it is. Paul, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you being here. So let's see. Let's see, Paul. No, I don't appreciate you being here. I just realized Paul was being rude. Paul, you had to go, friend. Is there a way to go live and not have background noise from other people or kids in the next room? There is a feature where you can turn on in the three dots where it says noise reduction. There is that feature. So that may help. Yeah, so you can turn that feature on. That could help. I would say just test it out and see what happens. Depending on if you use a mic, sometimes the mic allows for noise reduction as well, so that could be another way to do it too. Um, Somebody's comment got filtered. Hopefully it was Paul's. So let's see. Back from college tour. Okay, friend, you said you're back. All right, the Sunshine Report returns today. I was about to say, girl, there's a whole lot that's been happening. Thank you so much. Um, and so, he plays his video game, so he's too loud. Okay, gotcha. I love that. So yeah, so you got to figure out either another location or try the in-app resources or your equipment. The microphone can support that. Hey Janice, how are you? Thank you for sharing out that live, everybody. Everybody who's coming in, if you are new to my room, please say something in the chat. Say I'm new. Say hello. I tell people if you come to someone's home, you're gonna always say hello and give a greeting. So give a greeting here as well, so we can see you and say hi back. Thank you so much. Hey DMV. What is it? DM Vibe with Cheryl. Thank you so much, friend. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you being here. Do you go live, Cheryl? Let me know that as well. Hello, Janice. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you all for sharing. I appreciate the support. Bling by Tanya. Hello, friend. Thank you so much for being here as well. Unlisted Glam, welcome to the room as well. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. Let's see. Hallie Q said, greetings to the 92 percenters and Black Girl podcasters. Hello. Thank you very much, Hallie Q. Appreciate you very much. Gracefully Win, new here as well. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you as well coming through. You all coming through. We're gonna talk. I'm clicking on Angel. How you doing? I'm clicking. I'm reading. I'm skimming some of these bios. I got some feedback for some of you all. So take it. I'm gonna ask you to take it in. You can decide how you want to apply it to your bio. Patty's Party World, welcome to the room as well. Thank you all who are coming in and just saying something in the chat. We want to see you. We want to connect with you. Yes, I go live and need support. My friend Cheryl, you're one of the bios that I'm going to say you might need to tweak it, but we'll talk about that in a quick second. Sweetheart, okay, you said you're going live at 11 o'clock today. What time zone? Put the time zone in, guys, because you guys are like West Coast, Central Time, East Coast. I'm East Coast. So I know some of you guys might be on the West Coast. So let's make sure we see your time zone. Yes, my issue. Hey, Bling Tanya, you said my issue was going live. I'm tired of going live, and they keep telling me I'm restricted. Oh, you're restricted because you're that website in your bio. You got to take it out, friend. Yeah, that's why. That's why you're getting that restriction notice. You can't put that in your bio like that and go live. And then my friend Cheryl, you got to take the pricing out of your live. You got to take that amount for your subscription out, the dollar amount, the dollar sign. It doesn't like that either. So you got to take that out if that's causing a problem with your live stream. I'm new to TikTok altogether and just got approved to go live. All right. I make baskets and crafts. Oh, I love that. That's awesome. That is awesome. Okay, sweetheart, your specific time. TikTok just gave us the flash goal. We're gonna engage there. It is the radiant launch. TikTok is being extra. It said 28 of them. So we'll see if we can achieve that. If you guys don't mind, it's one per person. A flash goal is TikTok's goal to make sure the room is actively participating. So keep that in mind. It's a way to activate your live. It's TikTok's goal. You can't change it. You can't pick what's there. You can dismiss it. I would tell you not to because TikTok is paying attention to how your room is supporting. And if you don't do the flash goal, then it indicates that people aren't supporting fully. Okay, so this is something that TikTok as almost like a barometer for your room. So pay attention to that. Always do the flash goal, in my opinion, and you want to educate your room on how to support. Okay, and we're going to talk about support, y'all, because it's engagement and support starts with you, so that in turn you're going to take that support that you know how to do properly, and then you're going to take it to your room and you're going to educate your room, and you're going to pay attention to the people who come into your room. Do they have blue boxes? Do they have a Lisa box next to their name? Do they have those badges? So if you're somebody and you look at your name, put a comment in and see if you do not have a badge, then you need to give some more information. So I'm going to teach you guys about the badges. Can you sign on to your live with two devices on the same account? No. So, okay. So here, this is a good example. This is my other device. So, and they're both phones. I'm in a different account on this. If I try to go on this account, my Dr. Lisa account on this page, it would ask me to switch. It's going to tell me to switch over. So I think that's what happens. You have to switch to one or the other. So you can't do both at the same time as your live. So you need a separate account to come into the live. And that you can do. Yeah. So, yeah, so it's gonna make me switch. Let me know if that made sense, Lisa. Thank you all. Thank you so much. Others coming in and engaging. Let me catch up on couple other comments. Flash go chat. Let's go. Thank you so much, Miss Darlene. I appreciate you. I just got the flash go, y'all. So we got that flash go running. You can pin it on the screen every 5 minutes. So I can't pin it again since I just pinned it. Did I pin it? I think I did. Let's check. I don't know. Sometimes I move so quickly. Yeah, I pinned it already. So I won't be able to pin it again. Treese, you said, is there a difference between being able to speak versus video lives? There is the voice chat. I had to process what you were saying. There's the voice chat where it's just strictly audio, and then this is video. Obviously, you can see me. So yeah, there is a difference between the two. Hey, Mrs. Treetop, thank you so much, Alan. Thank you so much for the I love you so much. We are doing the flash go right now. So if you have not sent the Radiant launch, it's a 1 coin, 1 penny. It's also available to support that flash go. We need 28 of them, I believe. You said, Lisa, you said you're going live at 9:30 Pacific time. She does stained glass artwork, y'all. It is beautiful. So she teaches that in her live stream. So if you guys are interested in that, that is also a great live to go and learn from. Um, and so Patty, I support. I'm trying to hard to stay for the store. I love it. Okay, Patty, I saw your message. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that. Hey, Angel, let's see. Thank you all. Good morning, Mrs. Treetop. Appreciate you. Carter, thank you so much for coming back. I see you. Um, and so, and then Lisa, you had a follow-up question. I see. Can I add my second account as a moderator? And then will I be able to see while I'm working my flash go? Um, yeah, your second account. So my second account, I didn't make this a moderator, actually. It's not a mod. I could, but I didn't do that. Um, and I don't know why I didn't do it. I guess I could do it, but I just didn't do it yet. So, but this account, I see the comments, so I can see the comments. Being a mod, I don't know if you would see comments any differently. So, whether you're a regular account or not, the mod just has a little bit more power where it can remove bad comments, it can pin things. So, yeah, if you want to use that second account as a mod, absolutely, that's a great idea. I need to go to room and prepare. All right. Thank you so much, friend. Questions a live creator. DJ, what's your question, friend? Thank you so much, others who are coming into the room. Thank you for the follow. Bling by Tanya says, so I have to make another account. I didn't know that. Thank you. You're welcome, friend, if you want to do that. Okay, I have problems seeing my goals because of my camera angle. Gotcha. So yeah, your second account would be great in that case to support being able to see things. Okay, I'll try it. Yep. How many followers do you need to go live? You need at least 50 and you need that blue engagement box. So you're so close, JC. So you need a few more to get invited to go live. You should be able to go live, have live access after that. As a live creator, why did the numbers drop? People that come into your room. What do you mean? Your numbers are dropping as people are coming in your room? Um, I'm not sure what the question is. So you're saying when the numbers will go up and down, you're gonna try to get people to engage and support your live stream, but the numbers do go up and down. I will say though, DJ, you want to make sure you're also engaging and educating your community on how to support your live stream. And so your blue box is grayed out. So you're level 1, so you wanna work on that too, 'cause, and I'll show you and tell you in real time some things you wanna pay attention to. Doc in the house, good morning. Thank you so much, Mr. Hammer. I appreciate your friend being here. Thank you so much. Um, let's see. I want to catch up. This is from Trace. You said, thanks. I'm new, so I'm learning TikTok lingo. Do you need minimum followers to voice chat? You need live access. So you need at least 50, and you do need to have some engagement in live streams. That's where the blue box comes from. So I want you guys to pay attention to that. I'm going to talk about that engagement in a second because I do have some friends in the room that don't have blue boxes, and I want to make sure that they do have that, and as well as the daily heart me, which is the Lisa box that is next to people's names. So scan the room, my friends. Look in the room, look around, do a scan. Hey, Alan, thank you so much, and make sure that you are someone who is engaging fully. So we're going to talk about your engagement. Your engagement actually helps to educate your community on how to engage as well. So I'm pinning this again. This is the flash goal. So we're going to get through this flash goal. If we can get it accomplished early, the better. So I can stop talking about it and I can talk about the things that really matter. Okay. So this is something that if you can get your room to support it, get it done, you have 15 minutes to do it. So we have almost 7.5 minutes left. So if we can get it achieved, it's one per person. That means everybody in the room listening. If you look down and you have not clicked this, then you want to click it, or you can click it up here. It's sitting right there, but you want to click it and get it done so we can move on to more important topics. And I don't have to keep talking about the flash go. So you said I got trigger happy. You're so fine, friend. Appreciate it. Yeah, so it is one per person. It only registers the one. So we have 19 of 22 that have been accomplished or sent. And so we have over 40 people in the room. So we're gonna try to get this going. We're gonna continue to tap. We got yes, we got less than 10 more to do. I think it's 9 that we need left. So if you guys can support it, let's get it done. Let's knock it out. And again, it is one per person. Almost there. We are. So if we can get it going, that would be awesome. So let me talk about that engagement because I think that engagement really does matter for how things will go for your room. Hey, how you doing, Wealthy with T? Thank you so much for being here. And so you want to pay attention to that engagement early. Let's see. Want to make sure I am supporting the flash goal as well. So and so now we need 8 more. So we can get 8 more, that would be great. 8 more will get us there. So let's do this. We're gonna talk a little bit more. Good morning. How you doing, friend? Thank you so much for being here. We're gonna talk about engagement. So let's talk about that and put that at the forefront so we can get moving. Thank you so much, friends. We need 7 more radiant launch. That means 7 different people. 7 individuals is a one coin, one gift, one coin gift that you can send. And so, thank you all for supporting. Thank you so much for the shares. Hey, Joel, how are you, friend? Thank you so much. So we're gonna get through this really quickly, and then we're gonna do our check. I'm gonna say we're gonna talk through engagement, and so I want my people who are here that are curious about going live. Your engagement matters. Your engagement matters to how people will support you. So thank you so much, friend. Appreciate you being here. Um, oh, look at you reaching level 22 in the room. Appreciate that, sir. Thank you so much. So your engagement matters in terms of how people will support you. So when you say people are coming to your room, I think my friend DJ shared that earlier. People are coming in the room, they're not staying, they're leaving. Some of it is like, okay, what are you talking about? I know you're a DJ and you want to make sure you're engaging with the crowd and people are connecting with you. You also need to do that you also need to do that engagement too. Going to other people's rooms, engaging with them. TikTok tracks your behavior. And so you guys will see it based on the badges. Okay. So TikTok is very transparent. We call it messy. TikTok's super messy. It's all in our business. And we see how people engage in our content and our live streams. So just know those badges are telling a story on you. All right. So if you don't have them, then you want to make sure you actually get them. Okay. I can't pin the flash goal. We got how many left on it? We still need 7. So 7 more. It won't let me pin it yet. So I have to wait a couple more minutes. But the flash goal is up here. It is the Radiant Launch gift. It is the Radiant Launch. That one is the community gift. Thank you so much, Joel. Appreciate it. Now we need 6. So 6 people in the room. If you have not touched the flash goal like Joel just did, you can click it up there and let's see if I can pin it now. Thank you, Yoli. Appreciate you. No, not yet. It's not letting me pin it yet. I still have to wait maybe another minute. So hopefully we can get it achieved. We need 5 more, so that's 5 different people in the room. We needed a total of 28 of them. So if you're somebody sitting here looking at me, listening to me, and you're gonna ask me 101 questions, I'm gonna say, "Did you support the flash goal?" And I'm gonna be able to tell if you did or didn't. Because if you don't have a blue box, I know you didn't do it. And so if you click here, it's just a simple click and you can get it done. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. We still need 5 more. If you did it already, it's already tracked, so I appreciate that. So 5 more friends. Let's see if we can get 5 more friends to do it. Um, so let's do this. As we are talking about engagement, I want you guys to see this in real time. And as you think about this app, it is an engagement app. So it does require you to actively engage with other people's content, other people's live streams too. And that information is being tracked for you, just like you as a live host. We know your level of engagement as a live host because you're going to have what's called a league, and those leagues that you're in is going to be a letter and a number. So either D5, it starts at D5 and it goes all the way up to A1. And so I'll talk about that as well because I want you guys to see that TikTok is paying attention to your performance. So you want to be intentional about what you're doing, especially if you're trying to build a community. All right. So your engagement matters to how you are able to build. And so I want you guys to be intentional about what you're doing. We are in our last 2 minutes. And so if you have not sent the Radiant Launch gift, that is what you're going to send. And we need five different people to do it. All right. So we can do it. You said always. All right. That was good. Yes. Yes. It matters, friends. So if you're somebody who hasn't done it, we need 4 more people. Let's see if we can do it in this last 2 minutes. We got 2 minutes to achieve this goal. This is the flash goal. So 2 minutes. As the room starts growing, you'll see this number that you're trying to achieve is going to increase. Okay. So it's going to increase. So we got 28 right now, but in the future, it could be up to 50, which is, again, TikTok is saying, is your room truly engaging? So you want to make sure people are actively engaging in your live stream. We need three more different people. So if you haven't sent it, it is 3 different people who will need to send it. We still need 3. Oh, I'm sorry, we need 2. We need 2 now. 2 more people who are gonna be the last 2 people to do it. It is a 1 coin, so you need coins on your account to do it. It is a 1 coin gift, and we have, send what? It's the Radiant Launch gift. You have to have coins on your account. So, Michaela, have you ever, it doesn't look like you don't have blue boxes. So, you need coins in the gift box, um, corner. You could recharge and add coins to your account, and that's what you would do. So we're down to the last minute. And I can't pin it anymore. So Radiant Launch, 2 more people. All right. Let's see if we can achieve it, friends. Thank you so much. And oh, we just need one more person to step up and support. So and let's do this. Okay, thanks. Oh, look at you, Michaela. You're gonna come in under the wireless C friend, and you're gonna click right there, the Radiant Launch, the last one to do it. And we have um 20 seconds for you to click it, friend. It's gonna be right there. If you haven't done it, let's see. One more person. The Radiant Launch is the Flash Gold gift. And you just click it and that's it. All right, friends. So I'm gonna move on. Thank you so much. We achieved it. Look at y'all. All right. Sometimes I move on and I totally forget to talk about it. So just know you want to try to do it. It does help your room. Thank you so much, everybody who supported that. I appreciate it. Oh, it went away. I can't think the list of people. Okay, I don't see it anymore. It switched quickly. Oh my gosh. TikTok was like, I'm moving on. So I don't see it anymore. I achieved it with 2 seconds left. Woo. I know. I know. 28 is a lot, y'all, but that number does grow. So at some point, the room is going to get to room and people are going to come in and I'm going to be like, okay, you know what, TikTok? We'll see if we get it. You said that stressed me out. Look at you. You know what? I talk about it as a way to show that you guys, especially as live hosts, you have to do it, and and not. Let me say that differently. You could dismiss it. but it does impact how you are pushed out and how TikTok perceives the engagement in your room. So for that reason, I think it's important to just lean in and just make sure that people understand the value and importance of supporting you. So keep this in mind. If you're trying to be a live host, there are things that you're going to have to ask people to do. The engagement matters to you getting pushed out, for you to have visibility, for TikTok to see this as a room people want to be in and want to engage in. All right. So if you are not getting engagement, if you are not talking about it, if you are not comfortable letting people know that how to support you and that they can support you, you're gonna create a longer way forward, path forward, okay? You're gonna do the long, hard road, okay? Or this may not be for you if it's like, okay, I can't do this. Because at the end of the day, it comes with the app. You'll see high influencers. Now, granted, some people get their room to the point where people understand how to operate and engage when they come in it. But to a certain extent, you always have new people coming in. And I understand and respect that, and so I do a little bit more teaching so that you guys understand how over time you're going to have to do the same thing with getting your room to a point that they understand the flash goal. Like many of you came in eye imagery. She said, "Hey, did you get your flash goal yet?" Because they understand the daily heart me might be the flash goal, so they're going to pause on sending me the daily heart me. All right. I probably need to say that a little bit more. Like, let's pause on the daily heart me. Let's see what the flash goal is first, and then we'll send it. Thank you so much, friends, coming in. I see you all. And so just recognizing that those are things that as you get supporters, those are your fan club members, as you're getting people to come back and support and getting that visibility, then people will come back and they will understand and they want to support. Most people want to support. They want to see you succeed. Ultimately, you're going to be in the seat and you're going to want to succeed and you're going to want people to support you. So just understand, what are you doing here? This is an engagement app. Okay. This is not just something where you sit back and watch and just sit here and listen to me the whole time. You're doing stuff. You're asking questions. That's engagement. You're tapping the screen. That's engagement. You're sharing the live out. I'm going to ask you to share out the live too. You're sharing the live out. You are doing the things that will help the room grow and build in your building community. Exactly, Lisa. You're right. No. And so just keep that in mind. My friend Lisa C doesn't get the flash code ever. I'm trying to understand why she doesn't. She's an A-leaguer. Let me say this. If TikTok sees your room as a room that is actively moving and growing and you're hitting all your metrics, they don't need to do a flash goal for you. So a lot of them don't get the flash goal, the A-leaguers. They don't see it. They don't even know what it is. And so we ain't there yet, y'all. We're not there. We're not there yet. We're not there yet. We the little people still. I never did lie. You never did lie, friend. I love your room. I appreciate it. Oh, she just dropped to B1. Oh, she might start getting the flash cone. I'm joking. I don't know. She may not get it immediately. She's probably gonna go back up too. She'll probably go back up. But over her trajectory, she's been growing and building. So she probably never got it because she was hitting those metrics. You said your first live is tonight, Corey. Good luck. You said we trying coffee. I appreciate your friend. Those who are coming in the room, I appreciate you all coming in. So thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Yeah, if your room is doing well early on, you probably will never see it because TikTok sees your room as, okay, this is a room that is actively getting people to engage. People are gifting, people are doing all the things. And so there's no need for a flash go. And so just know that that's part of it. Early for our live, what we've been doing lately, and I've always gotten the flash go, to be honest with you. But early in our live, thank you, Breezy. I saw your friend. Thank you for the Populars coffee. Um, I was getting it too because I didn't talk about all the different ways to engage. There's some people who are actually very vocal about how they need support. Right after she lost her frag and drop, someone came in and gave her a vote. Oh, no way. Are you serious? That baby. Oh, she is doing her thing though. Oh my gosh. Well, congratulations to her. Oh wow. Hey, how you doing, friend? You said, "Hey, what is the normal beginner's live session amount per week?" Um, he said, "Yes." Senora Wife Life with Yancy. Um, okay, you said per week. So here's what I teach. I tell people TikTok wants you to do a valid go live. That means that it counts for a day. Per day is 60 minutes. If you want to start getting pushed out and getting more visibility, you want to get on a schedule and a cadence that you're going at least 3 to 4 times a week. Daily, ideally, every day is ideally what you want to do. And then try to get to the point where you're going at least 2 hours. All right. So I don't know if that answers your question, but in the beginning, you have to do those first 3 lives. TikTok says they have to be at least 30 minutes in total over the course of 3 separate days. And so essentially what you're going to do, you could do 10 minutes the first day, 10 minutes the second, 10 minutes the third, and then you would satisfy that goal. I would tell you not to do that. I would tell you try to push to go longer and try to get to the point where you're going at least an hour. And then obviously, as you're growing, you go longer, 90 minutes, 2 hours, and try to get to the point that you're going daily. So that's what I would recommend. Okay. I think I've had a hard time educating on engagement while live. I'll have to practice. Yes. Yeah. Practice that. Okay. Nice. Yes. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, that's true. Yep, yep. Thank you so much. Hello, friend. Let's talk about engagement. What is a frag? T Give, you said she said frag. What is that? Okay, Give. Let me do 2 steps. So first we're going to talk about engagement from a viewer perspective, and then we'll talk about in how you track that engagement from a viewer perspective. And then we'll talk about engagement from a live host perspective and how that is tracked. So the frag is related to the live host side and how that is tracked. Okay, so let's talk about it. I want you guys to know I have a lot of new friends that came in. We're going to talk about identifying engagement. Okay, let's share the live out. Thank you so much. I appreciate you all. Yeah, if you share the live, there's an arrow in the corner here. This is for all my newbies. You guys should see an arrow in this corner. Let me know if you don't see it. If you click that arrow, there is a yellow box that says repost. Click the repost. There's underneath there's something that says add to your story. You can add it to your story. And then you can click each of those individuals or groups that you belong to at the top box, the top banner of that share button. And you can click that and hit send to share it out to them. So you can share it to all those individuals. Then you can also do what's called a power share. If you press down the middle of my nose, my glasses, somewhere in the middle of the screen, you can do a power share. That screen pops up and you can share it to people here. These are your friends, other individuals. If you scroll all the way down, uh-oh, you scroll all the way down, there's even a search bar where you can find people to share it with. So if you don't mind sharing it out, that is support. That gives us more visibility. It shows that the room is active and it activates the room again for us. So we bring in more people. Thank you for the daily heart me. Um, are you with an agency? I am actually, Breezy, I am an agency owner and manager. So I am an agency. And so with that, I do talk about the agency. And so I give tips and strategies from the agency here. I answer questions. Mrs. Treetop is actually in the agency. So she's talking to me because I know her. She is a great live host. If you want knowledge and information about financial literacy, she takes you through her journey over life where she's made some positive investments and some things that she's done in terms of savings and stuff. And so definitely a great room to go to. So definitely connect with her. She was talking about her, Mrs. Treetop is great. She is. um, she also was talking about her friend where in the evening she does battling. Battling is a competition here on TikTok where you can compete with other live hosts, and you're co-hosting with them. They're in their room, you're in your room, and essentially, you guys are doing this 5-minute competition for the most points. And so she does that on a nightly basis as well. So she's definitely somebody that can educate you on the battling. It is very, it's a good strategy. How are you? I'm doing well, Natalie. Appreciate it. So let's do this. Let's talk about engagement from a viewer perspective. And this is for all my friends in the room. If you're new to the room, I want you to do this. Even if you've been here and you know what I'm about to say and do, I want you to check. You always check where your status is from a viewer. You check your blue box. You check how many points you need, how many points, what points you're at. Be diligent with checking. Okay. So I'm going to show you a couple different ways to see this. But once I talk about this, you're not going to be able to unsee it. All right. And so if you're not actively participating in this way, hey, Black Lotus, if you're not actively participating in live streams this way, I want you to change your behavior because when you go live, you're going to want people to support you. And so now you're going to see fully how people are tracking how you support people. All right. We can see it. You can see it. We all see it. So I want you to know TikTok is a little messy because it's telling all your business because we can see that. All right. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to put the word blue in the chat. I want everybody in the room. I want you to put the word blue. Yep, the algorithm. You said breezy. Hey, I just did my first live an hour, but not too many viewers. In the beginning, you don't get a lot of viewers. So that's not unusual. And I'm gonna say, Dillo, is that Dillo? I'm gonna say put blue in the chat because you need to put blue in the chat because you need a blue box. And you're gonna need to start doing that engagement that I'm gonna talk about. All right. So I want you to get a blue box since you don't have one yet. There we go. So everybody who put blue in the chat, I want you to click your photo. Now you're clicking your photo where you put the word blue so you can see your photo. Your mini profile is going to pop up so you can see your mini profile. Once you get to your mini profile, I want you to click your LV number, your LV0, your LV13, your LV 26, your LV12, your whatever your LV number is. I want you to click it. And then I want you to see a blue screen is going to pop up. All right. That blue screen is going to pop up. It's going to show you how you've been engaging as a viewer. All right? I want you to pay attention to this because this is something you want to pay attention to as you're now starting to navigate from a live host perspective and from a viewer perspective. All right? It's important for you to track this and keep up with this because this is how you're now thinking intentionally about how your support and how you are sewing into other people in other rooms, how you are now intentionally being an engaged viewer so that ultimately people are going to engage with your content because you understand what engagement looks like. All right. So when you look at this blue box, there's a question mark in the corner, but I'm going to summarize it for you. That question mark breaks it fully down for you so you can understand all aspects of this. There's aspects when it comes to the symbols. There's aspects when it comes to the color blue. There's all types of features that happens with this blue box. That's the badge next to your name. Okay, you said 8 of 18. So let me explain what that says then. So you're a level 2 person. The 8 represents how many points that you got. So the first set of numbers is how many points that you've got from gifting, from your engagement, gifting engagement primarily. There's a slash that goes there, forward slash symbol. Then it tells you the total amount of points you need to get to the next level. So for in your case, Emmy, it is essentially you're trying to get to level 3. So it's saying 18 points to get to level 3. That's what you need. Then I want you to pause and look. There's this message that's going to scroll by. It's going to tell you how many points is the difference between what you got and what you need. It's going to tell you how many points essentially you need to do. You need to gift. How many coins essentially. Um, in order for you to get to the next level. All right. And so that's so important. Okay. So you look at that number. Another place to see those points that you need is actually in the gift box. Sometimes it's there. Let's see if it's there today. Mine talks about the community gift. So it's not there for me on this account. So it's not showing it as because up here you can see it. It'll usually say that blue box area there, but it's talking about the community gift. So I don't see it right now. But you usually can click there and see how many points you need because it'll show up there as well. And actually, when you click it, it takes you to the blue screen we're looking at. So the blue screen that you're on, it takes you to that. And so you said long distance for me. Oh Lord. So you got to get going, friend. Yes. So if your box is gray, if your box is grayed out, that means that you've been on vacation. TikTok put you on ice for because you have not engaged in a live stream for 7 days. All right. And to reactivate it, you can send a rose, you can send a gift, and that'll do it. I just sent you just sent some gifts. Okay, good. We'll talk about let me talk about bios too in a second. I'll talk about that because you have a link in your bio. I would recommend that you remove it so that way TikTok does not suppress your views when you officially go live. They don't approve of links in the bios. I need 740 points to level up. And so that's good to know, Diamond, because ultimately now here's what I teach. I say, come up with a strategy. I don't tell you to break the bank. I don't tell you you have to spend a lot of coins in one room or another. I want you to be strategic. I want you to be intentional about what you're trying to do, what you're trying to achieve. And as you're doing this, you can decide, do a little bit here today, maybe do a little bit later, maybe do a little bit over the weekend, whatever it is. And then you leveled up. Or you might decide, okay, today's a level up day because I'm okay with leveling up. So you decide what that looks like, but be strategic about it. He said, wow, thank you for teaching. Look at you, friend. That's it. As you engage, you'll see the difference. Thank you so much. Um, yep, so that's it. How does the levels affect a profile? I'm very new to all this. Um, the levels affect a profile. It doesn't affect your profile. This is part of your live streaming engagement. When it comes to it, I guess when you really think about it, you're really trying to be intentional about rooms you're going into, how you're engaging, how you're making yourself visible. And so, hey Lisa, how you doing, friend? Thank you for the roses. How you're making yourself visible. So maybe you're pinning yourself. So Lisa was at the top here. T Give is here. And so people are seeing you and people are like, okay, that's a person I may want to engage with. They're clicking your bio. They're reading who you are and what you're about. And they may say, okay, this is a person I may want to follow. I like what they're sharing. Let me engage with them. Or you're doing that also on the receiving side of that to pick up people as well, because you're now saying, okay, now I'm becoming visible. Now people see me. I'm in these top two boxes. I have my number one and number two people are sitting here. And now you're trying to make sure that you have enough visibility that you're now getting more engagement on your content. People are now seeing you. They're coming to your page. They're coming to your live stream. So I tell people, think of it as you're sowing seeds right now and you're letting that harvest. You're going to let that blossom and grow, and you might harvest some of those, reap the benefits from that. Okay. You said 30308, so that's good to know. You leveled up, Natalie. Congratulations, friend. And see, that's what I said. You got to be strategic. You level up from doing that. You saw the blue box that came up because she leveled up in this room by looking at what she had to do to get to the next level. And she made a decision about that. Okay, so that's what you want to do. You always want to have that engagement going. You always want to be intentional about looking at your blue box. Now, my blue box number, I just got to 32. So I'm going to spend some time to get to 33, y'all. It's going to take me a little bit of time. There's a lot of points there I have to get. So thank you so much. Look at you, friend, leveled up to level 10 in the room, Marie. Love that. Congratulations, friend. Um, you said, but every line is like a new start over on different lives. Yeah, so the blue box follows you for every live you go to. Again, your blue box is your viewer box. Okay. That is for you as a viewer. All right. And then every live you go to, there is the orange box next to that that says Lisa. And that is my daily heart me. That is for my room. So when I say, oh, I can see if you are a fan club member, I can see if you've engaged in my live stream. I can see it. Y'all can see it. We all can see it because it's right there. It's a badge next to your name. So that follows you in this room. That comes in this room. And then when you come in and you click the daily heart me, the heart plus up here, or it might say join for you, it will allow you to become a fan club member. And now I see that engagement. And I'll teach this in a second because I want you to be intentional about that engagement as well. Thank you so much. Thank you for becoming a fan club member. Hey, Doc Girl, I've been looking for you. Hey, the shady girl. Hey, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for being here. He said, big wow, level up. Thank you so much, friend. Thank you all for the stickers. I see you guys. Thank you, Happy. How are you, friend? Thank you so much. This ain't TV. Ooh, that's so true. Okay, and so that's the thing that we have to set aside. We're so used to looking at this and just being a passive viewer. We call them lurkers. We call them just watchers. But you don't want to be that. You want to be the watching matters, don't get me wrong, but you want to be watching and engaging. All right? You wanna do both. Is viewer number, is number of people you visit. Um, the 17 for you, C, let me know if that's what you meant, C, Marita. Let me know if that's what you meant. No, it's your level of engagement. TikTok, it goes from level 1 to level 50. Yeah. So it goes from level 1 to level 50. Somebody asked me before, like, what's a good number to have? Level 25 is kind of the midway point, and you get more visibility with that because it allows that person to fly into your room. If the room is under 100 people, you can fly into the room. When I say fly, you literally see them at eye level here. Otherwise, people come in from the bottom up. So we don't necessarily see everybody who comes in. And so thank you for the daily heart. Me appreciate your friend. Um, so level 25 is that box that people have. Thank you so much for the daily heart me's. Oh, the daily heart me's coming in. Appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. Let's see. So yes, so hey, wellness girl, how are you? Thank you for grabbing that daily heart me. Level 18 as well. Thank you so much for being here. And so as people come in, you'll see people because as a live host, that's great. Look at you, level 18 cake. Appreciate that, friend. Thank you so much for the support and congratulations on that level 18. Where we see now how many people? Yeah, so 51. What did you ask about that? Let me know what you mean by that. If you click that, there's a question mark for there too. If you click inside the number of people in the room. Thank you so much, Cindy. Appreciate it. How does lead? Okay, so now I'm gonna switch over to the live host tracking. I'll talk about that in a second. So the blue box in the Lisa box is for your engagement as a viewer. All of you guys here, you're in my room, you are viewers. Okay? So it's tracking your engagement. Are you seeing my comments? No, Kim, I didn't see any comments. Hold on one second. Did I miss anything? Doc, can I get a link? Okay, I did miss your comment, friends. You said, can I put a link on your content? Doc, can I put a link on my content? My content. You meant your content. Um, on your content side, are you talking about you just hit 10K. 10K allows you to put a link in your stories. Is that what you're talking about? On my content. Yeah, so you can add a link to your stories. In your stories, there should be the link feature. I think 10K that's there for people for 10K and above. So the answer is yes. So you could do a story and have it there. You can't do it on a regular post. Regular post, I don't think the link is an option for the regular post. Story, it is an option. Yeah. So that's a way to do it. Thank you. Oh, look at you, Bay Culture. Thank you so much, friend. Appreciate that. The budding heart. Thank you so much, everybody. Let's see. Thank you. Oh, you leveled up to level 11 as well. Congratulations, friend. Congratulations. Thank you all for being here. Appreciate the support. So what you guys are seeing is the engagement with fan club members. So let me briefly talk about that and then we'll move on from the live host lens, okay? So that means that their engagement is a lot in people room and gifting. That makes them have a blue box. Yes, gifting gives you your blue box. Mr. Hammer. Yes. So here's what I tell people. And again, I tell you be strategic about this. Don't break the bank. I do say you need coins on your account. All right. I don't want you to sit back and be like, oh, I'm just going to do what I want to do and people are going to support. Not necessarily. And honestly, it's actually bad form if you're going to ask people to support, just like you guys saw me asking to support my flash go, helping with the helping making sure you guys are tapping and sharing and stuff. But the flash go and the daily heart me are part of your gifting goals. And so you need to have coins on your account as a viewer to support. So I say, you know what, if you're going to do it, put maybe $10, $20 on your account and start there. Don't break the bank, but at least you can do these one coin type gifts. Okay. The populars, that's one coin. The roses, you see that down there, that's one coin. So you can engage in that way, at least to get started. And then you can decide how you want to move. All right. But that's the basics, right? I've seen people like that. Yeah. Yeah. And so you've seen people with they have no gift box and stuff. Yeah. That blue box. So yeah, you gotta be intentional about what you're doing here. But that's how you start. And let's be real about it. Mask off conversation. It's etiquette when you really think about it. Because somebody like me, somebody like another host that you go to their room and you love their content, you love what they're sharing, they spend time to learn and grow and do this. And so what you're doing is just consuming and not not even showing gratitude for that person's time and effort. And so when you become a live host, you're gonna be like, "Hey," he said, "Okay, okay." And so that person is in that room doing all that work, and you're enjoying it and you're consuming it, and you're not even saying, "Okay, let me send them a rose. Let me support their live goal. Let me get the daily hurt me." So keep that in mind, like what type of message you're sending. And then when you become a live host, you're gonna be like, "Well, wait a minute. I'm not getting any engagement." And I'm gonna say, "Are you an engaged person? Are you an engager? What you reap what you sow. That's a real thing." And so as you're sewing, you'll see the difference. I will catch you later, Dr. Lisa. Okay, thank you so much, Diamond. I appreciate you, friend. You said right consumers. Yep, that's it. Yep. So keep that in mind. That's a real conversation. You said, oh. And so that's a real conversation. I just wanted to make sure you guys thought about it from that perspective because that's exactly what's happening here. All right. And at the end of the day, you can decide how you move and what you do. But I'm saying if you want to become a live host, these are the things you got to think about. Okay? You gotta think about what are you doing? Are you getting out there? Are you supporting? And so the blue box, like I said, TikTok tells on you. So the blue box tells us very clearly how you're moving. All right. And I'd recognize a lot of people in my room are beginners. That's why that's there. And so your numbers are not going to be like super, super high necessarily, but think about how you're moving. All right. Is that is what you reap? Yep. Oh, what did I miss? I'm good. I have to my morning homeroom again. I see you, friend. Thank you so much, Holly Q. You see, that's why I love coming here. I knew none of that. I need to put some coins somewhere. Okay, yes. So let me show you let me show you coins because I teach that as well. For first time, I have an idea about TikTok. Really? Okay. Sis, you will always be my home base. Oh, I appreciate you. Um, I had my 3rd live, did you, last night, and I discovered the sounds. Did you really? Alright. Awesome. If we were, if we are very engaged in live rooms, do we still need to spend time engaging with regular posts too? Yes. Excuse me. Yes, yes. You do. You do. You can decide what that looks like over time. You're going to decide how you allocate your time. What I teach, and I do this when people are in my agency, I say spend 10-15 minutes engaging in content, especially content for your topic because that's going to help you because that engagement and let me walk through what engagement looks like for me when it comes to the content side. But you got to spend some time. You don't have to spend a long time, but spend some time there because that will give you more visibility to your page. Everything you type, everything you touch, everything you watch, everything you say, the algorithm is picking it up. And so because of that, you wanna be intentional about what you're doing, but you wanna bring people who are ideally interested in your topic and interested in what you're sharing to your page. And so so I have a little bit of a strategy there. And as you do it on a daily basis, I think it does support getting more visibility to your content. Okay. You said what she said. Thank you. Thank you. Congratulations. Appreciate you all. I appreciate all the support. Hey, Daquan, how you doing, friend? You said, "Is there a new gift gallery feature?" Is there a new gift gallery feature? They added more gifts to the gift gallery last month. Is that what you're asking? You said feature though. I know there's more gifts in there, and it's hard. You said, yes, and everyone also check their messages too. Yes, check your inbox messages, and you're saying the comment messages too. You're right about that. You want to respond off comments. Yeah. Good morning at work, but put on TikTok and saw you had to come and engage, support your live. Thank you so much, King of Kings. I appreciate it, friend. Thank you so much for being here. Let's see, other friends come in the room. I appreciate all the support. My new followers, thank you. Welcome to the room. I'm planning on getting back into live starting Monday. There we go. Can I pay any? Can you pay anyone rent? Friend, let's stay engaged and focus. I don't want to mute you. What is tad? You meant tap. That means when you're liking the live, you're tapping the screen. That's where these hearts are flowing from. I think that's what you're saying. You said I'm picking 5. Um, okay, friend, let's do this. I mute people because I wanna make sure we stay focused. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, King of King. Look at you. Thank you for the populist holla I see your friend. Um, Black Lotus, what I missed something, friend. Let me come back to you. Um, let's see. I want to make sure it says what did you see, Black Lotus? Make sure I didn't miss something. Oh, it says that it's gonna reset on Sunday instead of Saturday instead of Sunday. Huh. Is that true? Let me see. You said somebody's been saying that? I haven't gotten any messaging about that yet. Yeah, I haven't gotten any messages about that. Somebody's been that's kind of the word on the street right now. I haven't heard that, Black Lotus. Um, who Miss Treetop? Miss Treetop said it. Miss Treetop, did you say that? She was in the room earlier. Haven't gone live in a while. Everything I do TikTok puts me on punishment timeout. Oh, what's happening in your live stream, friend? What do you do in your live stream? You might need to turn on your content disclosure. Yeah, you might need to turn that on. Um, let's see. Um, Engage and build. Let's grow together. Thank you so much, King of Kings. Appreciate you, friend. He said, yeah, turn on your content disclosure and audience control. Those are the two things I'll tell you to do. Give me a second. Let me circle back. I got like 2 or 3 things in my head I need to talk about now. Now I need to start writing stuff down. Y'all got me wanting to talk about everything. So let me see. I did say I was going to talk about, let me write some notes down. I said I was going to talk about content engagement. Oh my gosh, my little papers here. Let's see. I said content engagement. I'm gonna go back to that. I'm still need to talk about leagues. And then you said, and then you wanted content disclosure. So I caught myself writing some notes because I want to make sure I circle back to some of these things. Let's see. I'm removing some of these bad actors. Coins. You said coins too. I didn't talk about coins. Yeah, I said, Doc, you be saying half sentences. I was going through removing some of these bad actors. I'm seeing some of these comments like people being inappropriate. So I'm muting them. Love your training. Thanks for all your help. You're welcome, Dana. Welcome to the room, friend. No, someone else saw it in a content from a Saturday change, but I haven't seen it anything yet. Okay. Yeah, okay. Okay. So I don't know if that's true yet, Black Lotus. We'll see if it happens. What she's talking about is the gift gallery. When you look at your gift gallery, the person's gift gallery, and I'll talk about this in a lead conversation too. But essentially, it resets weekly, and there's a report that's sent out. And so what Black Lotus is saying that she's hearing that it's going to reset on Saturday instead of Sunday. So that would be a change. So that's something I've heard that before, but I haven't seen anything about it. And so that's so important. Let me talk about coins because I keep seeing the question coins. Coins, really quickly. There's a couple ways to get to it. You want to go to the website. The website has the biggest discount, 25% discount when you get coins. So you pay a little bit of a surcharge, but not much. So go on the website. That's the better bang for your buck. However, a couple ways to get to it. You can go straight to the website, www.tiktok.com/symbol coin, COIN. Okay, so you can go there. You also can go, if you hit the gift box here, if you click where it says in the corner, it might say your coin amount or the word recharge. When you click that word in the lower right corner, it takes you to the screen to recharge. Don't recharge in the app, okay? However, it does show where you can go to the website. So you can go here, click recharge. It pulls up this screen. I don't want you to recharge here, but I want you to click here. Tells you how to recharge. Let me flip the screen for you guys. I am clicking to mirror your video, and it says here recharge on that website. It tells you about the discount. If you click there, it'll take you to the website. I'm not going to click it because it actually does take time, take it away from my screen. So take me off the screen. But
For you all, click it, it'll take you to the web page and it automatically logs you in. Get your coins there. Again, I tell you not to break the bank. Start off if this is your first time getting coins, start off 10, $20. That's enough to kind of get you through and get you to navigating. It'll get you a blue box the second you send a rose. So you're starting the journey and you're being intentional about building because that is a good indicator of how you support. And again, if you want supporters, you want to start supporting. Okay. So keep that in mind. Does it cost more? In the app, when I said don't click it in the app, it does cost more. So you don't get as much coin. I want to say it's like, yeah, it's definitely more. I don't want to say a percentage, but yeah, you definitely see the difference that you pay more. When it comes to exchanging, as you start going live, excuse me, as you start going live, as you start getting coins from gifting that happens, even if you're a guest, then you can exchange those for coins. I would tell you don't exchange them. If you can kind of pause from exchanging so much, I would say get your the money that TikTok sends you, your weekly payout. That's what I'm trying to say. Your weekly payout. Payouts happen on Wednesday. Get the payout, then take it to the website and exchange there so you can get more money for your for your spending. All right. So that's the way you want to look at it. I would say try to make that part of your way you recharge. All right. Thank you so much, everyone. Thank you for being here. I see all the comments. Thank you for the engagement with one another. I go live for a half an hour at a time here and there. I'm not consistent. Will that hurt my account? You need to start being consistent, Max. Yeah. Start getting consistent. Start building your community. Consistency matters. You will go live again and you're gonna be like, no one comes to my room because you're not visible enough. You're not consistent enough. People don't know you. And it takes a while before TikTok starts pushing you out because they want to show and see that you're being consistent and that your content is engaging and people want to be in the room. And so you want to be intentional about what you're doing. So do you get paid monthly? You get paid weekly on Wednesdays. You get paid weekly. Um, when does TikTok pay? Yeah, weekly on Wednesdays. Can you explain how to go live with someone else? That's the co-host feature. You're gonna click the interlocking rings. All right. Um, You said I get lost with all these buttons. It's fine. You'll pick it up. I don't want you to be intimidated by it. It comes with time. You learn by doing. So a lot of this that I'm talking about, once you start doing it, you'll get it. It'll start clicking and you'll come back and say, okay, doc, now I'm at this stage. Okay, doc, I have this question now. Okay, doc. And so that's the way this goes. But if you don't start, a lot of this seems foreign. It's like, what's here? What is all this about? But you get used to it. Not every button you use, it's important to know what they mean, but you don't use them all. Okay, I dropped in into your bank account. Yeah, your account is linked to PayPal. And so they send it to PayPal and pay you out. Yep. When you say consistent, do you mean consistent at going live or consistent at posting? Both. You got to do both. You gotta post the content. You gotta post the content. You will not ever hear me say, "Don't post the content." You gotta post the content. They do go hand in hand. They really do. But come up with a consistent schedule. Yeah, daily is ideal. I'm just gonna say that is where you want to start if you could. Now, if you're somebody who's like, I can't do daily. Oh my gosh, I would say at least try to be here 3 to 4 times a week. Okay, so that you can start getting visibility, get traction. I'm trying to go live. What should I do? Do it scared. Go live. You get better. I'm a shy girl. I am. I know I don't seem that way now. Been doing this for over a year now, but I'm a shy girl. So yeah. So just start doing it, friend. I did what you told me to do, playing with the buttons. There we go, friend. That's it. Play with the buttons. Figure out what's here. That's how you get started. So you know what's here. Do I have to set up PayPal? You do have to set up PayPal. You do have to set up PayPal to get paid out. Sometimes I run out of ideas and post 3 or 4 times a day. TikTok is my go-to. There you go, beatable. That's it. You don't have to overthink this. There's so many resources. We're at a time in this life where everything here, they're trying to make it easy for you. Creator Search Insights, that's a tool inside here. It has features to help you come up with ideas for your content. you know? So it's a new day, y'all. And so we're making this more challenging and difficult than it has to be. It doesn't have to be. Just do it. Just do it. And it'll get easier. Um, so I have to download PayPal app. You do. Zeddy, I don't know what else I need to say, friend. Yes, friend, you do. You do. PayPal. PayPal pays, they pay through PayPal. Anybody else in the room, let me know if you've seen it another way. Hey, Miss Lisa, let me know if you've seen it another way. I do believe PayPal's the only payment processing on here. The only way you can get paid, rather. That's it. I don't think that's changed, and I've been connected with PayPal for the last year and a half, so I don't think that's changed. So PayPal is what you do need to have. I post mostly daily, but I'm not consistent going live, and when I do, TikTok does not push my live. So so get consistent with your live stream as you go live. Go live, try to go live definitely over an hour. If you can get to 2 hours, that's great. That's going to help you. If you can go daily, that's going to help. That's going to be a tremendous help. Thank you. Fourth live last night and I have first first it's 2 fans. Did you? Look at you, friend. That's good. Congratulations. You said I'm still learning. I got your friend. Um, how much do they pay for each live? It depends on what happens in your live stream. It's based on the scale live reward. Um, and so it just depends on what's happening in your live stream. What I will tell you, my very first live is if this helps any, I got 7 cents. And that was the best 7 cents I ever made. Second live, I got 3 cents. I say the third live is like 11 cents. The fourth live, it was like 25 cents. The fifth live, it was like 52 cents. And so by the end of the week, I had over $1. I know that much. I was like, "Ah, I got some." And so, as it grows over time, it comes, you're gonna grow, it's gonna get better. You just have to be intentional about what you're showing up for. Every penny counts as you build, as you're building community, it gets better. And so by the end of my first month, January 2025, I had made over 100. And I set the payout to pay out over 500. By the end of February, I had got my first payout. And so I was growing, growing. And so just know it takes time though. I want you guys to kind of keep that in perspective. And so I don't talk about money as much here because I recognize I'm talking to a lot of new people and I'm one of those people where I'm not going to say something that is not accurate and true. You do get paid off this app. You can make money off this app. It pays nicely, but it requires you to show up. It requires you to be consistent. It requires you to be an engager. Have your blue box and making sure you're supporting other people. I'm a 32er. I've been out here supporting other people. And so just being intentional about what you're doing is going to help you get more visibility. It's going to help you grow. It's going to help you understand how as you are supporting other people that comes back fivefold, tenfold, and so just recognize that that's part of the game here. But if you're someone who's like, I'm just going to sit back and just wait, then yeah, you may not reap those benefits as soon as somebody else, you know? And I'll tell you my strategy, I probably took the long route. I know I did, because now I know what I don't know. I didn't know before. But, there's some things I would tell you. What I teach here is like, I'm telling you what to do, telling you how to engage, I'm telling you how to build. Hey, Miss Dawn. So it's going to require you to do those things. If you do it early and you get an idea of what's happening here, and then you can say, oh, I see, I get it. And then you apply it to your live stream. Hello, friends. Thank you so much, Ocean. I appreciate you being here, being back. The only way I've seen to be paid is PayPal. Yeah, okay. So PayPal is it. Okay. I'll download PayPal after class today. Yep, that's it. How to get how do you get the blue boxes? It's from your gifting. You have the blue box already, Harris, you're level 14. So it's from your gifting. Click your photo where you put that comment at, and then click your level 14 box, and you'll see that engagement box. It breaks it down for you how many points you've gotten, how many points you need to level 15. And then underneath there's a message that's going to scroll past that tells you your level up points. And that's the gifting that you need to do to get to 15. Okay. Is there a course about all this? TikTok has Live Academy where you can get some information there. They have a Creator Academy under the post section. Yeah, so there's training that's out there. I don't know if it breaks down. I tell people everything here has a question mark. If you see a question mark, click it. If you see an exclamation mark, click it. Okay. So, for example, if you click the number of people in the room, click the number of people in the room, you'll see a question mark in the right corner. Click it and it breaks down top viewers. So, everything you click, when I talked about the blue box, when you click the inside the blue box, there's a question mark there. It breaks down what's there. What's the blue box all about? So, click the stuff. That's where you get a lot of your training. That's where I got a lot of my training too, because I was like, oh, what does that mean? And then I would click it and I find a question mark. I'm like, okay, let me read it. And so that's how it works. Thank you, Harris. Love that you're doing this. You're welcome. Not a problem, friends. Um, Active is attractive. I appreciate it. Good morning. Thanks for sharing. You're welcome. You're welcome. Okay, so really quickly, let me move on because I have a short list of things I want to cover, and I'm going to try to cover it in the next maybe 45 minutes or so. So we'll see how far we get. But I want to make sure I'm answering questions along the way, but I want to make sure I cover a couple of things. So coins I covered. So to get coins, you need coins. You click the gift box. There's actually a little coin symbol up here. If you swipe, you should see some gold coins. It takes you to the website. So, and then you can go to the website, tiktok.com/coin, COIN. So that's where you can go to get coins. Coins you need to have to engage. Don't break the bank, $10 to $20. You decide what you do. And then that'll allow you to engage fully. When it comes to Daily Heart Me, that is here, Heart Plus, Lisa, the Lisa box next to your name. You see two types of Lisa boxes. One with a heart with a nice brownish swirly thing on it. Those are super fans. Those people, those individuals pay to be. Thank you very much, Dawn. Appreciate you, friend. um, those people pay to be a super fan. Hey, Lisa, and they are able to attend my super fan meetings. They are able to get super fan stickers. They can get super fan only chats. If I wanted only my super fans to chat, let me do this. Super fans, I want you guys to communicate in here. Tell me, send some stickers. This is just for the super fans. And I just want you guys to see how you can engage other, do special engagement. And so this is just for my super fans. Only my super fans can chat right now. Nobody else can chat. The chat box has been closed. If you're not a super fan, meaning that you don't have the super fan feature, you can't put a comment in. So my super fans are able to put stickers in. You see that? You guys can say whatever y'all want to say. So they're able to chat. So there's features like this you can activate in the live stream. You can turn off comments altogether so nobody can chat. And you can also make it a special privilege for special people to chat, like your super fans. And so just know, he said, hey, Kim. Hey, Ocean. So just know this is something you always want to think about, ways to engage your audience and your viewers. And so this viewer engagement, thank you, Raven. See you, friend. And so again, as you're thinking about engagement in your room and getting people to support, these are different ways to do it. Your fan club is important for that. These people are fan club members, but they're fan club plus supers. Okay, they super fan clubs. Okay, and so you're seeing these individuals here chatting. I'm sorry, the super fans are chatting, but the people here, when you join the fan club, you're able to get fan club stickers. You're able to see a checklist of things TikTok tells you to do and to engage. And they even actually add the super fan as part of that. Like, hey, this is another way to engage, another way to get specialized support and attention. So keep that in mind. I'm going to turn it off. And you'll see some rooms that keep this on throughout their live for like 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They're always asking their super fans to get special attention and engagement this way. All right. So keep that in mind as you guys think about ways to support your room. Um, and so I'll turn it off. And so you could turn that off and on. When you turn on a superfan only live chat, you can make the room only for superfans. When you turn that on, you can't turn it off. I just wanted to say that out loud. So once you turn it on, you can't turn it off. The chat, you can turn on and off. Dr. Lisa, how do I DM you, please? Um, Ocean, you see here, it has the yellow arrow. Click that. That's where you can DM me. If you click that, it goes straight to our inbox chat, me and you. So, yep, that's it. And just send a message there. I think there's some stuff there already for Service Plus, but you can send a message. How do I do it when I am live? When you're live, um, you click your, Daily Heart Me as a live host, Kim. So if you click your Daily Heart Me, you'll see where it says Fan Club Zone is right in the middle of the screen, Fan Club Zone. Um, and once you click that, you can, toggle down, scroll down, and you'll see your, super fan only chat. Thanks, I did. Okay, appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you all. I appreciate it. So yeah, so you can do that. Um, and so keep that in mind. I want you guys to be intentional about how you are creating engagement. Thank you so much. Thank you. See, oh, look at the paper crane. Appreciate that, friend. And so as you are engaging with your room, thanks for everything, everyone. You're welcome. You'll see. That's why I said these badges you can't unsee. All right. And restart. Um, what you mean? Turn it, you can toggle it on and toggle it off. Yep. You don't have to restart the live. That's how, if that's what you're saying. Hey, y'all, new here, want to learn. Thank you, Samantha. I appreciate it. I just realized I was going into wrong into now. Okay. Thank you so much. Hey, praise him. How are you, friend? Let me know what you meant by restart, Kim. No, read the other comment. It might have gotten filtered. I missed it. Let's see. You said I do. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. It restart. Yes. Yes. So if you do a super fan only live, you can't turn that off without ending the live. You have to end the live. So you could start it while, like right now, I could start it where it's only the super fans can stay in the live stream. But if I want to turn it off, I would have to end the live. The live ends at that point. Yeah. He said, I'm blessed. Welcome to the room, friend. Okay, so keep in mind. So I just talked about Superfan. That's a feature that you can turn on and off for your super fans. However, for your fan club, and I'm just gonna say this, as people are coming in your room, you'll notice, and this is for my newbies, you'll notice people will interact with you or not. Okay? Because if they don't see that you have the Lisa box or the name of their room, because their name will be different. If they don't see that you have their fan club box and they don't see and you don't have a blue box either, you have no badges, they're gonna say, okay, you know what, you're not a real engager. I'm not sure about you. And they may not even engage with you at all. Hey, 100 minutes. Thank you so much, Raven. I appreciate it. And so keep that in mind that engagement matters to how you operate. And so as you are coming into different rooms, you want to understand the etiquette. All right. He said, it was a happy cry when I became a super fan last night. so you- um let me see. Hey Leah, thank you so much. Zibby, you're not a super fan yet. You are a fan club member. You're a fan club member from my room. Yep, so true on that, Lisa. Yes, yes. You said learning a lot so I can go live this weekend. There we go, friend. And so I tell people to pay attention to people who are in your room. So if you so let's do this. Let's do this exercise real quick. Put the letter L in the chat. Just put Lisa. Put L or Lisa. If you put it in there, I want you guys to now look at your box. Okay. I'm gonna tell you to we're gonna look at your fan club box. You said, when you say room, do you mean you're live? Coach Barbie, I'm saying anybody's live. And I want you to click your photo now. Coach Barbie, thank you so much. Thank you for that money gun. Like Lois. Appreciate you, friend. Thank you for sharing that. Okay, so now I want you guys to click your photo again. And this is what I want you to pay attention to. And it actually has it up here too. It's multiple places, but I want you guys to see it from this lens. If you click your photo now, you'll see in the middle it has the heart. Now, my friends who do not have it, your heart says it's just a grayed out heart, and it says member. The people who have it, theirs says a number. It has that you are LV 13 or whatever your number is. It has a number there. And so as you're thinking about someone's room, that heart is for this room. The daily heart me, the heart that's up here says join for you all. As you come into someone's room, you're also trying to level up. You're going from level 1 to level 50 if it's a room that you are constantly coming to. Now, if it's a room where you're just swiping in and you're just kind of deciding if you want to engage or not, you can do that. But if you're coming back frequently and you have not become a member, that person is going to say, okay, wait a minute. Now, at some point, you need to make a commitment to be a part of the community because that now allows you. Thank you so much, e-nurse. That now allows you special privileges in this room because TikTok has a checklist of things they want you to do, and then live host will make decisions on who they engage with. Like I turned on the super fan chat, they get special privileges. My heart-me community, I say when I have my guest panel boxes up, you got to be a level 5 or above. That tells me that you committed to to this relationship, to my room. All right? Community expands the soul. Yes, it does. And so now I'm able to really support you and engage with you because I'm like, okay, yeah, come up in my box. I've seen you. I know who you are. We've been engaging and you've been chatting, but now you've now made a commitment to be a part of my community. Thank you so much, Marie. Okay. Yeah. And so keep that in mind. People are looking at those fan club boxes too, and they're deciding on how they want to move with you. And ultimately, um, they'll make a decision to say, "Okay, well, this person's not committed enough. I'm not sure about this person. I wanna see if they're gonna do my fan club." And the fan club is one coin. So just kinda keep that in mind too. If it's a room you're going to, I would say if you're trying to support them and understand, and learn from them, then you should become a fan club member. All right? Thank you so much. Okay. You said level 12 super fan. Look at you, friend. I love it. Look at you praise him. You became a super fan. Look at you, friend. Welcome to the room. Thank you for that. Thank you so much. Look at y'all. Zippy, you became a super fan. Oh, wow. You reached level 19 with that too. Nice, nice. And level 14. Let's go. Y'all awesome. Congratulations, friends. Thank you for doing that. And so, hey, Jackie, how are you, friend? So, thank you all. Okay. So, I talked about fan club. We talked about coins. We're gonna talk about leagues real quick. Leagues. So the blue box and the Lisa box, those two boxes, those badges next to your names represent you in as a viewer. So you guys are in the chat. This is your viewer perspective. Now I want you to do this. We're gonna put another word. So everybody in the room, I don't care who you are, everybody in the room, put the letter G in the chat. Okay? Put the letter G. Put the letter G. Just type the word G, hit send. And now I want you to, good morning, everybody. TikTok brings me here. So I think it's time to commit. Look at you, friend. Thank you so much, Simply LJ. Okay, so we're putting G in the chat. Now I want you, G is going to be for gift gallery. I'm going to show you guys something because everybody has one. So I want you to click your photo again. Now I want you to look at your gift gallery. All right. Your gift gallery has an alphabet and a number in there. Okay, it has a letter and a number. It could be D5 because that's the first level. That's the lowest level. It's the first level. So it could be D5, it could be D4, it could be D3, it could be D2, it could be D1. Those are the first sets of leagues. You hear people talk about leagues. It says that. Or it could be C5, 4, 3, 2, 1. That's the C league. It could be B5, B5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Those are the B leagues. And then A leagues are 3, 2, 1. Okay. So checking out gift gallery. Yes. So everybody has this. However, you cannot do anything with it as a viewer. When you're here, nobody can do anything with your gift gallery. You're just a viewer. Remember, thank you very much. Appreciate you. Level 12. Look at you, friend. Congratulations on that. Thank you so much. Hey, super fan Elizabeth coming in the room. Appreciate you, friend. And so here's what I will say. So where is it located? It's located in your click where you said where it's located. Click your photo there, friend. Simply LJ. Click your photo. And then once you click your photo, you'll see your D5 gift gallery. Do you go live, friend? Let me know if you've ever gone live before. I'm assume not, but let me know if that's the case. Um, and so with that, that's your gift gallery. Now that gift gallery, I'm gonna have you click something else. Okay. So now you guys are gonna click. You said no. Okay, perfect. That's totally fine. I want you guys to click your gift gallery, but I want you to click the box. The box is gonna show the gifts that are in your gift gallery. Do me a favor. Right under your name. Under your name says D5 or whatever your number is, your league number. It says it again and it pops up a screen. Okay. Now you guys are we're going deep in lesson now tonight today. And it pops up a screen that says your league is D gallery, okay, or whatever your league is. Your league alpha CBA, whatever it is. And then under there it says view this creator's league. I want you to click your league. I want you to click that line underneath there. It should show you a screen, and I'm going to show you guys from my backup account so you guys can see it. It should show you a screen of how you track your leagues. So I'm going to do it for this account. Hey, friends, thank you so much. And then this account is a D5. This is my backup account. So I'm going to click this. And so here's my gift gallery. And I went live for the first time on this account yesterday. So my gift gallery did get some love. And then I said, click this little number here. And that screen popped up. And then I want you to click View the Creator League. And then this screen pops up. So as a live host, so you guys are getting an advanced lesson. And I'm going to tell you right now, in this advanced lesson, I don't want you to pay attention to this until you are going live on a regular basis, ideally daily. So if you're going to do like a 30-day challenge, you're going to go live every day, then this is something you might want to pay attention to. But if you are not doing that, ignore it. And I'm going to tell you why you're going to ignore it. How do you move up leagues? It's from people engaging in your gifting and supporting your live room. Okay. So the gifting does it. However, because you're collecting diamonds, as a live host, you collect diamonds. So those diamonds is what's being tracked here. So really quickly, I'm showing you this because there's a timestamp here. The next update for fragments. These are called fragments. Think of them as little credits. Think of them as a credit. So you're getting credits and you're collecting credits. Does that make sense? They call them fragments though. And so with timeline, this timeline runs off of a 24-hour clock. So we only have 12 hours left before we go to the next day. So this is a daily tracking of your live performance and how many diamonds, see it here, 69 more diamonds needed to move to the 20% area for today. So if I wanted to go live on this account today, and I'll think about it, I'm not sure if I'm going to actually go live today. I may do maybe an hour. Um, I potentially could move down this timeline because it goes backwards and then get to a point where I'm in that 20%. And currently, as of right now, right this minute, it says I need 69. Now, if I go live later in the day, it may say 300 is needed because what I'm doing is competing with everybody else who's going live that is in a D league, in this D5. Okay. So again, don't pay attention to this if you're not trying to be a daily live host, because this is something you have to pay attention to on a daily basis. And you're paying attention to the engagement in your room. And if you have a room that is new and no one's there, you have no engagement, then it's going to be hard to make sure you meet the demands of this league, okay? Or any league that you're in. So you want to be intentional about showing up. You want to be intentional about building your community. You want to be intentional about having value. I'm stuck at C1. Are you really? Um, well, do you go live daily? Um, Let me know if you go live. Thank you so much, Zibby. You said facts. So you got to be intentional about what you're doing first. Um, I'm learning a lot today. Thank you for showing. You're welcome, friend. Juggling with Vicky. Vicky, do you go live daily? Can seem to move from here. Yes, every day. What time of day are you going? That matters as well. So if you're going live, I go live twice a day. It has to be daily. Yes, because that 24-hour clock is showing. So there's a little bit of, hey friend, how you doing? Trish, I saw you come in. Tanya, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you both. 6 p.m. to 8 and morning sometimes is pop-ups. Okay. So what's happening from your 6 to 8 o'clock time frame is that you got to pay attention to what does it mean to level up. Now, think about this in parts. So Hey, friends, thank you so much. Think about it in parts. So 12 hours, and it says two more fragments to move to B4. So it's telling me I need two more fragments. To get two more fragments, I would have to ideally get enough engagement, enough gifting that would take me all the way down to zero and probably beyond, down and above and beyond zero, which in this case, and I can't do the math enough, which in this case will probably need to be like, you know, I don't know, 2,000 diamonds might be enough to kind of get me to the end and then above and beyond. Because I say above and beyond, because ultimately what's going to happen is that timeline is moving. And so as more people are going live close to 11:59, which the time changes. So you get off your live at 8, there's still some movement that happens between 8 and 11:59. And I'm assuming Eastern. I'm not sure if you're in Eastern time zone. So there's a lot of movement that's happening during that time frame. And so with that, you have to make sure you have enough that can take you to get those 2 fragments and then some, okay? Did you learn all this on TikTok or did you take a class? Learn all this on TikTok. Did I take a class? Did I take a class? I have a course, and there's some things I've done to learn from other places. I'm also an agency, so there's some information I've kinda learned from that, and then just being here daily, you kinda pick stuff up. How do you get 16 boxes? 16 boxes, Tanya. What does that mean, friend? Boxes for what? And 16 of them. Let me know, friend. What you mean by boxes? Oh, I see. Yes, makes sense. Would it be better to go in a time with less traffic? No. um, you would need to go I mean, obviously, you can stay where you're at. I'm not telling you to change your time. I'm telling you to change what's happening in your live stream potentially. If you're looking at your league, you may have to change what's happening in your live stream. And so there's probably some strategy there that you need to employ, or you need to go live closer to reset so that whatever is happening in your live stream can be a little bit more focused on you leaguing up around that time frame. So, you might need to go live twice a day too, because what happens earlier in the day can help you later in the day. So that can help too. Um, yeah, all that makes sense. Old school hard knocks. Hey, Randy, how are you, friend? Yeah, there's a couple things you want to pay attention to. Everyone take good notes. Look at you, friend. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate this. Okay. You said on panels. Um, Tanya, 16 boxes on panels don't exist. The most I've seen is 10. That's why I was like, "What do you mean by panel, boxes?" So, yeah, there's not a live stream box that gives you 16 of them. You have 9 or 10. Those are the 2 numbers that you'll see. There's a 9 box one and there's a 10, for that. Go live whenever you feel like you need more of traffic by going live consistently. Yep, that's it. Yep, yep. Um, so Vicky, also pay attention to your room. So this is a feature here, TikTok, depending on if your room is supporting. And so you can put the timer here. Remember that the time is here, tells you that I'm a B league on this, B5 on this. I have 3 fragments. In order to get another fragment, it says I need 7.4K diamonds. Diamonds come with the gifting that you get. And so the gifting equates will bring that down. Now for me, if I got another fragment, it would take me to um this 7.4K is for like right now during this time. Now later in the day, 11:59, and say I didn't go live again later today, but say it's 7.4K now, right now. Later in the day, this might be who knows 10K that I have to get by 11:59. So it's going to increase. It always increases because there's other people who are pushing you down. You're moving from where you're at in your ranking. And so that means that you have to do more to move up. And so that's what's happening there. So it may require me to do 10K to get up to another fragment. Another fragment will take me to B4, okay? Because there's no more spots left. So if I got one more fragment, then I'll be in B4. I personally like B5, y'all, so I'm okay with it. I don't need another fragment. But again, Vicky, this is where now you could educate your room, you can ask them to support your goals. There's things like that. And like I told you guys, when you become a live host, that's why I said it's important for you to have a blue box because you understand the etiquette. Wow, too much to commit. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah. Congratulations, everyone, to learn. Yes, yes. And so that's why I said when you're a live host, you're going to be intentional about how you support because you're going to want that support later. Okay. Oh, you said to compete. Too much to compete. Yeah, so it does become a little bit more complex, and you just gotta know your room, you gotta know what's happening in your room. As you grow, your room kinda grows with you. Imma remove the sticker. Um, yes. So thank you very much, Tammy. Appreciate your friend. Appreciate that. So keep that in mind. So now you guys got a crash course on fragments, leagues, gift gallery. I didn't go into great detail, but all that plays into it. All right. That was like a real quick crash course. That was not all the details of that. But what did I tell you guys? Thank you so much. I appreciate that hand heart simply. I told you everywhere you go in this app, there's a question mark. If you're curious about this, you can read up on it. Okay. So you can read up on it to understand it a little bit better. Now, again, that was kind of the Cliff Notes version of what's there, but information's in this app for you. It's all there for you. So you can read up on it and kind of learn a little bit more. Now, the league stuff, this is a little complex. So even when you read it, it won't make sense until you actually start doing it. You're gonna be like, Doc, what is all this? And it's here. You can read it here. This is in the gift gallery area. All I did was click. I just clicked the question mark that was right there. There's a question mark there. So again, I want you guys to know everything here. There's a question mark for the gift gallery. Thank you so much. So you can click that. If I click that question mark, it'll take me to this screen and kind of break down a gift gallery and becoming a title gifter and stuff. And so again, read the marks. It's important to take time. Yes. And so when you guys tell me early on, you're like, oh, I didn't get anyone in my live, I don't know what to talk about. I tell you those first three lives, you reading. You should be saying hi to the people coming in the room. Hey D. And then essentially going around reading some of these features and kind of getting a sense of what it all means. Now, it's going to seem weird and foreign in the beginning because you're like still getting used to it, but you'll get it. It'll make sense over time. Hey, Soda. And then as you go other rooms, you'll be able to hear other people explain stuff. You said, I'm still trying to leak up. Are you? Um It's your schedule, friend. I'm gonna say that schedule. That schedule got you, D. Hey, Soda, thank you so much for the populace. I love it. Not only teaching us, but teaching us where to go for additional knowledge. Exactly. Exactly. New here. Welcome to the room, friend. I'm gonna try for an hour today. Are you Soda? All right, friend. I'm excited. You got this. You got it, friend. Hey, spiritual. How are you, friend? Welcome to the room. Thank you so much for the daily heart me. Alicia, welcome as well. I see Alicia flew in. That's what I meant by flew in. Oh, look at you reaching level 13. Congratulations, friend. Thank you so much. Thank you for the populars and the radiant launch. New from FYP. Well, welcome, friend. Welcome to the room. Appreciate you, Allie. Thank you so much for supporting. And so, Regina, thank you for those populars, friend. Thank you so much. When, what time you going live? We are asking for your schedule. If you guys want to plop in your schedule, I'm happy to answer. I'm happy to make sure people see when you're going live too. Lisa, the first time I went live, I was on for 8 minutes, then off. Well, wait a minute. You got to go live longer. You got this. Spiritual one. I've been posting content daily and doing my homework. All right, friend. I love it. Yeah, I look forward to meeting with you on Monday. I see you updated your bio too. I think that was the homework. I see it looks updated, friend. Nice, nice. Good job. Um, hello, still trying to pick a time I can be consistent with. Okay. Okay. Well, in the beginning, you might have to figure out what that timing is, but start going live. And that way you can at least get those first 3 lives out the way. You can start seeing some of the features and stuff so it makes sense for you so that when you create that schedule, you'll be good. My first live was 7 minutes. 7 minutes. I'm going to challenge y'all to at least go 10. Try to go 10 or 15. That would be ideal so you can get half the time responsibility done because you have to do 30 minutes for those first 3 lives. So you guys got this. Let's get to 10 minutes. Let's see. I've been posting. Okay, so there we go. Hello, Cynthia. How are you, friend? Thank you for the populace. Is there faceless live? Is there faceless lives? Yeah, there's people who go faceless. Yeah, my other Lisa was in the room. She does stained glass artwork. You don't see her face. She's just doing the artwork. I have several people who go faceless. My knitter, she does faceless as well. So yeah, so you can definitely do faceless. So do you says 6:30 Pacific time. I got a babysitter. Oh, nice, nice. Okay. That's good. So you going at 1:30. 1:30 Pacific time. That's when she's gonna go live. Um But keep going now, I'm feeling it. All right, friends, thank you so much. Look at that, Cynthia, thank you for the confetti. I appreciate that, friend. Okay. Hello, still trying to pick a time? Okay, there we go, and then you said, "My first time was 7 minutes." I saw that. You said, "I did my best. Now I I wanna be on live more often now." Okay, there we go. I love it. 1:30 PST, 1:30 PST, that's when she's going live. So, that's Soda. Soda, she's a creative, so you'll see different things that she's doing on her live stream. Soda, let me know if you know your topic for tonight. I'm still filling out of it when I wanna I am still filling out what I wanna do. Um, are you gonna sing? Are you an artist? Yeah, are you gonna sing? Seem like you would be an artist. You're a vocalist. Let us know if that's what you're thinking, LJ. I went live for an hour and 7 minutes. It was so hard to get people to respond. That comes with the time. I'm gonna say, come up with some of those core questions. Hey, Charlene, most core questions like, where are you from? That's a good one. People like to say what city or state they're from. Put that in the chat if you guys want to add that. What city and state are you guys watching me from? And so you can say that. If it's something very specific to your hold on one second. I had to charge my phone. If there's something specific to your topic, you can say, "Hey, have you done this before? This is my first time. Let me know if you've gone live. Have you done this conversation before?" You can add questions like that. You might find a few people who will chime in and respond. So Randy says, San Diego, California. My sister lives in San Diego now. Awesome. How many days do you need to go live to get paid every week? Daily. If you were to ask me, I think that would be in your best interest, but you can go live a couple times a day, once a day and get paid. Just depends on how much you were trying to get paid. Depends on your live stream. I'm thinking about more to play unreleased music. Okay. Okay. That's good. Um Hey Charlene, appreciate your friends. Yeah, so if you wanted to play your music, release music or new I mean obviously music that's been released already too. Yeah, I tell people who depending on what your topic is, go watch people who are doing it, like other performers, other singers on the app, and just see what they're doing and how they're talking and engaging with their audience. Because a lot of it is just, especially with the artists, the people who play instruments, people who are singing, you gotta have this flow about what you're doing, almost like think about it like a concert. So when you're in between songs, you're having this small talk. You're talking to the audience and stuff, and then you go into a song, So just think about how you wanna do it, but yeah, you can do it. How do I set up boards for my background? Ooh, Cynthia, give me 1 second. Soda, you said I'm working on illustrating a cute affirmation deck. Ooh, I love that. I love that, friend. That's a good one. So, are there rules about music playing in the background? No, you can play music. Yeah, TikTok lets you play music. There was some chatter last year that they were gonna kinda regulate it a little bit, and you couldn't play music, but not in the US. What's the clicking sound? Is it a fan? You might be hearing my tapper. Maybe that's it. Maybe that's too close to the phone and you heard it tapping away. How long should a live be? 30 minutes, same every time. You wanna get to the point where you're going live at least an hour. Go at least an hour, if not 2 hours, ideally daily. But at a minimum 3 times a week for 90 minutes would be good. Yep. So to warm up the room, I'll ask what city they are born in. Yep, that's a good one. Um, eye imagery, you're from Maryland, Bowie, Maryland. Oh, okay. I had no idea. Welcome, friend. Welcome. Um, Thank you so much for the repost. Let's do this. Let's share out the live. Let's get some more engagement going. We're gonna see if we can reinvigorate the room a little bit. Hey Regina, thank you so much for that paper crane. I love it. Um, you said simply LJ. Yeah, tried that this morning and got pulled into something else. Oh my gosh. What does that mean? Try talking and then you stop and it took you into a different direction and you stop singing? You said, "I'm a poster imposter of you visiting my life." Oh, you had an imposter of mine for a few minutes? Too many fake accounts. Regina, no, seriously, are you talking about my account? You said it was an imposter? I think that's what you're saying? One of my imposters or just somebody in general? I'm gonna show you guys a trick. Let me know if that's what you meant. I'm gonna show you a trick regardless of how you can know it's me. Okay. I'm going live, but doing my best. All right, friend. That's good. This is the first day I could hear your tapper. I was wondering if it was something different. Okay. Oh, you heard it. Okay. This is good information. You are so welcome. I go live playing music. Okay. And talking to people to engage and bring more people to the live. Yep, that's it. Let's see. I think it was a fake person. Yeah, I do have imposters. I have quite a few imposters. That happened to me this morning, Doc. Really? Mom, so I got an imposter that's out and about, huh? All right. Yeah. There's one that usually will one or two that usually will get a little bit more what do you call it, ambitious and how they're doing things. They're really out there doing stuff. And so I'm gonna try my best to get rid of them again. It's just such a task. So it's so annoying to have to deal with it. What does the imposters say? Are they in your inboxes, y'all? What have they messaged y'all? They usually are talking about, "Hi, how are you doing?" And, "Oh, thank you." What do they say? "I do crypto and I do all this other stuff." So that's if you get those messages, it's not me. Level 15, appreciate you all. Can I mention you in my live? Can you mention me in your live? Sure, sure, that's totally fine. Um, level 15. Oh, the Bitcoins too. That's it. Yep. We 100 they had 100 followers and tried to sell me some Bitcoin. Is that it? No, not the Bitcoin. Yes, that's my imposters. Oh, they usually start with "Hello, my dear." Is that it? "Hello, my dear." "Hello, my dear." Maybe we're coming in live just to be there and say nothing, just there. Really? Oh, wow. I talk about her all the time. Oh, yes, Kim Love Jones, she does. She does a great shout out. Thank you so much, friend. No engagement, no communication, just heart, no nothing, just weird. Um, and the SOF bridge, is that what they talk about too? I told them Jesus told me to say nope. Like, no. Okay, so yes, so impersonators, real quick. Let's talk about this real quick. I'm gonna show you guys because I want you guys to change the names. You can change your names for your favorite creators. All right. So if you have a creator you like and you want to make sure it's them, you can go to their page. Let's see. Um, Let me go to my page here. And so just really quickly so that you guys know I'm not exaggerating. That's me, obviously, I'm live right now. These are all the different impersonators out there. So no, that's it. So that person impersonated, they got a different name. These people are impersonating. I need to go to my other account because they probably blocked some of the ones have blocked this account, but those are all impersonators, which is crazy. Anyway, so you can go to your favorite creators. You said, "Wow, how rude." Yes, wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Yeah. So you know you made it when you get impersonators, y'all. I'm just saying. You said, "What the heck?" I don't like the impersonators. Oh my gosh, this is so and there's a few that will start commenting, and those are the annoying ones because usually they do this and you don't hear from them. But the ones that get real, full of themselves, they'll start reaching out to people who are in my live all the time. You said you have a few fake impersonators too. Look at you, girl. You done grown. You have grown. Look at there. That, it's not flattering at all. It's very very annoying, and I think TikTok needs to fix it. Um, how do you know is it you? Okay, so here's what I will tell you to do. Let's talk through that. So I'm gonna click the real me. The real me is this one. This is the real me page. And you guys can see the follower count, all the stuff that's here, so you'll know it's really me. However, you can go to well, actually this symbol here, where you see the 2 people, it pops up that screen, and you can create a custom name. So you can change my name to you can say, I don't know, the real doc. The real doc, Lisa. Okay? So if I put that in there, the real doc Lisa, and I hit save, it changes my name. And so you create a custom name for every live host that you want to, and then you guys would see in the inbox, you would see whatever. I think even in the chat, you'll see that that's me and not the fake people. Oh my G, I have hit the big time. Did you got some imposters too, Kim? You said I have a impersonator, you checked. I know I'm going to go live just to get impersonated. That's a brilliant tip. I was wondering what the point of the customizing the name was for. Genius. Yes, that's it. Kim, congratulations too. Oh my gosh. Nice tip. Thanks. Yes, yes. So, yes, show me again. You said show you again. So here, I'm going to undo it. So here, if you click the little person here, it also shows up in here. You click up here, it says edit name, and that's what we're about to do. We're going to edit the name, and I'm just going to delete it. And then I'll save it because it'll go back to my original name. So there. So yeah, I'll go live to get impersonators. Love it. Nice work. So yes, I don't have that many. There's people who have hundreds. I have a few. I have some. I've gotten rid of them too because I had to go through TikTok legal. And so those are the ones when I first started, they were like really bad and really in people's inboxes and stuff. And I think for that reason, it was like problematic because people were hearing from me. And I usually send, I'll send thank you messages to I'll take a time and just go down and send some thank you messages. Well, I was doing that quite a bit, and I try not to do it as much. I do it for a few, but not everybody. Only because the impersonators they start seeing that and start messaging people, and people are seeing two different inboxes from Dr. Lisa, and they're like, "Which one is real?" And you guys are beginners, and I was like, people were coming in confused, and it was just annoying. So I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to slow up on that, and so now I just do it just a little bit. Well, it means it means you're doing something right. I think so. I think I am, but you don't want somebody out there being a bad actor and just confusing and making it just seem like, eh, you know, I don't want to be perceived as someone who's not genuine and honest and trustworthy. And so I'm not selling Bitcoin or cryptocurrency or anything else. I'm trying to think of all the things they've said. So you name it, they're doing different things. So I do have my stand store. So I was talking about digital products and stuff and ways you can start going live and building your business here. And I still do that, but I don't talk about it as much. Talk about the agency more and talk about my consultations and my coaching I do. That's where I'm more or less focused. So I don't want to confuse people by thinking like, oh, you're in here and you have to do something because I just teach. And if you want to become part of the agency, if you want to do the other stuff, then that's totally fine. It's up to you. Is there Is everyone glad to see everyone? Yes. Right, I get it. That is annoying. Nice. Yes. Thank you so much. You said, "How can I join your agency?" Oh, okay. Well, let me segue to the agency. Give me a couple minutes to get there because I do need to get off shortly. And I wanted to answer board. Board, I'm actually going to do a video for board. That is my next video. It will be today. I'm gonna do it today. So boards happen, this was your question, Cynthia, let me know if you're still in the room. Boards happen before you go live. It's under the setting feature, excuse me, as you prepare to go live. So if I was gonna go live on this screen, on this account here, on here, let's see, send me messages. Here is settings. So this is where you would create it. You would click settings, scroll down to boards, and hit the plus sign. And then this account has the AI boards automatically. So that's pretty cool. So you can have the different boards in there. Okay. So I would say create a board, be intentional about your setup. Somebody was trying to join. I looked down and looked back up. I was like, oh, let me take them off. There are only one, Dr. Lisa. We're here with her. Exactly. So what is an agency? So I'm a creator network agency. It's a free program here on TikTok. I'll show that as well. But essentially, it's where you can get additional support. You have additional training and resources and information to help you go live and build your live stream, um, business and brand. And so I'm helping you with that process, how you monetize here. So I'll talk about it. Let me give my full spill if you are interested. Thank you so much. I see all the gifting that happened. Thank you, Kim. I appreciate you, friend. Thank you so much for that. Okay, now what is a board? A board is this. This is a board. That's what that is. So she was asking, how did I create this? This is your hook. This is the thing that people see before they come to your live stream. So if you can create a board, that's a great way to do it. You can make this board a little smaller. You can have it in a corner so that depending on LGI, I'm assuming you want to have most of the screen real estate. So you might want to have your board off to the side. So there's some other things you can do. They have a an engagement board too that you can add to it. So again, a board is a way that you really are hooking people in. And so if you're somebody like me where I'm a talking head and people come in, they're like, what are you talking about? Well, they know I'm talking about how to go live, step by step, step by step beginner tips. And so now you don't have to ask that question. So you know I'm giving tips on going live. And so you create a board as a way to market and support your live stream and you give that content hook for your live. All right. So that's what you're doing. Boards cannot have social media names on it, shouldn't have TikTok on it or any other platform. Boards should not have a website address on it. Neither should your green screens, none of that stuff on it. Boards should not have pricing. Take pricing off your green screen, all those things as well. And then it shouldn't have personal identifying information. Thank you, Doc. You're welcome. You're welcome. So just keep that in mind as you're doing this. Okay, so really quickly, I talked about boards. Thank you very much, imagery. Appreciate your friend. Thank you for that. So really quickly, content engagement. Imagery, you asked this question. Let me go there next, real quick, and then I will. Um, and I don't know if my friend is still in a room that wanted to know about content disclosure. So let me know if that's the case. Um, so content engagement. Quick tip. When you go to someone's content, first of all, everything you watch is important. So TikTok is paying attention to what you're watching. What you are looking at matters. That watch time actually matters for the creator as well, because you want people to watch your content. The longer they watch your content, the better off you are for that engagement. Also, them sharing it out is important. Same like the way you share in a live stream, sharing content is important as well. I'm going to put on my board student uh TikTok like a student driver. Um, uh, Try to take TikTok out the word, but I think you did that on purpose that way, so maybe that could work. I see people worth little marketing pop-ups for their boot camps. Is that boards? Um, I don't know. I don't know. I'm not sure what you're seeing, Raven. This if it looks like a message on the screen, it's probably a board that they used. Yeah. Yeah. Um, so content, when you engage in content, you wanna pay attention to it. To engage in the content based on what you like. And so if it's something relating to your topic, you could essentially um, start liking that content, commenting. Let's see. So this is somebody doing bulky crocheting. So if I wanted to heart it, you want to, I mean, obviously following the person is ideal because they want the follow. But I tell people they used to say from the bottom up. The bottom up is important in the sense that it allows you to watch that video. That video is playing several times. It's a short video, which is really good. And so if you can create short videos, people can watch quickly. You might get more views, more engagement. People are liking, they're sharing this video. And so sharing the live, liking it, commenting is gold. For you as a live host, gold, because in those comments, so say I was a crocheter who does this type of crocheting, and I'm like, "Ooh, I'm gonna start going live and I'm gonna show it in my live stream." Well, you might want to go to content where there is a person who was a high influencer. This person got 23K likes, I mean, followers. So she's doing pretty good for herself. She's doing pretty good. But you could go to her content, go in the comments, and start commenting with people who are engaging and commenting off of this content. And you can heart their message. You might say something like, "Oh, this was a good tutorial. Oh, I agree with you." So you're now cultivating that same relationship that you should be cultivating here as a viewer, as you're talking to different people. So in the content, you should be doing that too. So I just wanted to make sure I said that. And then obviously heart the live as well. So that bottom up helps you watch it and it keeps that informing the feed. So because of this type of content, um, I've paused on it before and watched it. TikTok keeps giving me the crochet videos. So that's something I'm seeing all the time in my feed. Okay. Bottom up doesn't really matter. It's just so someone stays longer. Exactly. It's a strategy for people staying longer, but it's also for you if that's content you want TikTok to start showing you more of, then it's also a strategy for you as a viewer to get so you're informing TikTok, send me more of this type of content because I'm watching it a lot and then I'm engaging in it from the bottom up. Essentially, I'm doing all the things. Yeah. So it works both ways. I mean, it's also helping the creator. Ah, yeah. Yeah. So again, everything you watch, everything you type, everything you do, the algorithm is taking that input and making a determination from it. So when we say the for you feed, your for you feed should populate stuff that you're interested in, stuff that you want to see. Okay. And you're telling the algorithm, this is the stuff I want to see by you watching it over and over again and seeing it. Thank you guys. I see you guys. Appreciate you. So yeah, that's what it means. Yeah. And so people, you heard a lot of creators being a little bit smoke and mirrors by saying, yeah, make sure you do the bottom up engagement, do that. And so obviously it helps them because you're doing all the buttons for them. But again, it helps you because you're now telling TikTok, okay, this is what I want because I did all the buttons for it. Now, for you guys, you want to do that because you want your page to feed you the type of content you're looking for. Okay. You don't want your algorithm to be all over the place. That's not ideal. You want it to give you input based on the type of content you're looking for and the type of people you are trying to lure to your live stream. Okay. Because again, when you do that 10, 15 minutes of engagement, you're trying to get people who are interested in that content to come to your live and engage with your content or come to your page and get engaged with your content. So I think the algorithm is still learning me because I get dropped into the most random post. Do you really? Oh, 400 minutes, Randy. Awesome. Yeah, so you need to spend some time educating the algorithm. You can do also on the under your settings page on your home screen. Let's see, let me get to it real quick. Okay, so when you go to your profile, you hit the three lines over here. Let me flip my screen. Oh, never mind. You're gonna hit the three lines here. My hand is backwards, but I'm gonna try my best to do this. So you're gonna go to settings and privacy, and you're gonna go to content preferences. And you can kind of help the algorithm go through some of these features, um, manage topics you want to see, some other stuff. So just go through there and just kind of help educate it a little bit more. So you can also do that. Thank you. You're welcome. Great information, soaking it all in. You're welcome, friends. Okay, so I'm gonna wrap up soon because I've been here 2 hours and 9 minutes. So we're gonna wrap up soon. Okay, so let me talk about agency. Let me talk about the agency because I do have a created network agency, and I'm gonna start recruiting more on this page because this is the actual agency page. I'm gonna say hello real quick in the chat from this account. But when I go live on the agency page, there is a link in the corner where you can automatically apply to the agency. So that's the benefit of going live over there. So you don't have to do a workaround that you're gonna have to do here. Ultimately, if you get to this agency page, let me say hello. If you get to the agency page, my profile has the link in it, and then the last couple posts, I need to post more content, don't judge me, but my last couple posts does have links on them, and so you can literally look at the post and apply. And so that's another way to do it. All right, so here's the caveat: you cannot apply, you won't get accepted if you have not gone live. All right. So I tell you, how many TikTok accounts are we allowed to have? I heard up to five. I'm not sure if that's totally true, but I heard up to five on each device. Yes, thank you so much. I've learned a lot in this short time. You're welcome. And so what I will say is you can't apply if you're not going live. Ideally, you're going live on a consistent basis daily, but the minimum I tell people is 4 days a week for an hour each, if not longer. All right. Because I want you guys to get into the point where you're getting pushed out, you're getting visibility, you're going live, you're getting comfortable with it. If you're already there, then that's great. If you're doing more than that, that's awesome. Okay, so this is definitely where that customizing your name would come in. Yes, yes, that too. Yes, awesome. You said I go live. Yes, thank you so much. What's your live topic about? Team Pay Daily. Oh, you're doing digital marketing. Okay, awesome, awesome. Thank you very much. You're welcome. And so, when everything's said and done, let me pin this and I'll talk about the agency. This is my service plus. I do one-on-one consultations. So if you're sitting with me, you're like, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on. I have a lot of questions. Doc, I need to sit with you one-on-one and have a in-depth conversation. We can do that. I'm happy to do that. Also do coaching. And so if you're looking at taking your business from level here and trying to figure out, different type of platforms, different models for you, branding yourself and other ways that you can get more passive income. I teach that. I coach through that process. And so you can also meet with me and have a coaching session that you do, coaching package that I have available. I have 8 weeks, 4 weeks and 8 weeks. And so Service Plus is the feature here. Backwards still. So click that yellow arrow symbol that is in this corner here, and you're gonna click that. I'm Clara. Welcome, friend. You're gonna click that, and essentially you can get to my Service Plus frequently asked questions. I'm gonna update those questions because I don't have my link in the bio here because TikTok will suppress your views, and you guys are gonna talk about that with me. I'm gonna tell you very clearly and directly remove your link from your page if you are going live, which because it does impact your visibility. All right. So they will give you restrictions. You won't get pushed out as much. So just be mindful of that. I'm glad I joined. Proof cause TikTok sent me here. Did they really? Awesome, awesome. Online business, affiliate marketing, but also talk about being a mom and a world traveler. That is awesome. So definitely, Clara. So that's good. So um definitely decide if you're going to go live on a more consistent basis. That'll get you pushed out more and get you in front of the right people. Um Agency. So the agency is creator network agencies are free um, because TikTok pays you as you go live through what's called the Scale Live Rewards. You get paid. You have the ability to earn up to 40% of the gifting and engagement that happens in your live. TikTok takes the difference, okay, whatever that is, 60% or so. And with that difference, they give a few percentages to agencies to support your journey. So ultimately, you're getting paid by TikTok, the agency gets paid by TikTok. And so the point of this agency piece is to help you be consistent, keep you going live. Last month, TikTok even changed a little bit more of the rules and requirements. And so you're going to hear agencies have more requirements for their creators. I have soft requirements starting probably next month because I needed to see how this is going to play out. Starting next month, I probably will have um, specific requirements, especially people who are joining the agency. I want to make sure you are going live because the goal here is to be consistent. And if you anything you do passively, then expect, passive results. That's how it works. But if you're going to be consistent, you're going to show up and build, you'll see yourself grow, you'll see yourself make more money. Um, Without the agency, how does it play out? Without the agency, I tell people all the time, you don't know what you don't know. An agency is going to help you. So TikTok says they have 8 million creators going live here on TikTok. They corner the market share of live hosts. They're 65% of the market share. When everything's said and done, they said there's 2,000 agencies, and only of those live hosts of that 8 million, only 300,000 of them have an agency. So those people ideally are getting the information necessary to be a successful live host. They're understanding what does it mean to do the proper engagement strategy. They understand what does it mean to participate in campaigns and grow and build from a campaign perspective. They understand different ways to play the game when it comes to the match events and those type of things. So they're being very strategic, and agencies are supporting you in that way so that you can monetize and go live longer and get pushed out more and do all the things. If you are However, if you're trying to do things on a part-time passive basis, then that's what's going to happen. You're not going to get the same results as someone who is teaching you and educating you on the things to do and not to do. And so it really does start with you. I tell people all the time. I tell people my agency right now, those who are not seeing the same level of success and visibility, I'm saying, okay, let's think about how often you're showing up, what is happening in your live stream, how engagement is happening. So all of that matters to how you get visibility. All right. It's important to have a creator and an agent. Yes. Agencies have a backstage system that TikTok provides us that allows us to see the stream. We can also see if you're in trouble. If you get violations or restrictions, we can advocate on your behalf. We also can support you um, in terms of your analytics and helping you look at your numbers and seeing how you can improve. All right. And so I meet with my creators on a weekly basis. I'm sorry. I'll meet with the creators weekly on our Sunday meetings. We have a weekly Sunday meeting and standing meetings, and I do one-on-ones with my creators, as well as I come live twice a day here. I'm connecting with you all. And so I'm answering questions. I'm helping you understand the process. And so I was teasing, when I started this journey, because I've been seeing a lot of new people come in my live stream. And I said, you guys are my freshman class. And then my current people in the agency, they're my seniors. And so they're now seeing what it means to understand this process, this platform, and how to engage properly. And so a lot of it, and how to grow your live stream. And so a lot of it is about you showing up in the repetition. Some of it might be out of your comfort zone because I think a lot of people come here and they're like, oh, well, I have my whys. My why might be to make money, become internet famous, build community, or master, online digital marketing in this way. Well, your why is for you to kind of stay consistent and to keep doing this. your why needs to also align with TikTok. Okay. So what you're doing and why you're here needs to match up with TikTok's platform, the algorithm, how you're going to get more visibility. And so you're going to have to be very intentional in terms of how you are understanding and supporting TikTok's approach and what it needs from you versus what you're trying to achieve. All right. And I think sometimes what we're trying to achieve sometimes overshadows what TikTok can do for you, and you don't necessarily pay attention to the TikTok piece. And now you're like, oh, well, why am I not getting the visibility? Why are not things working well for me? It's because you're really not elevating the TikTok piece of it. All right. So I teach that. I want you guys to get it. And it takes time. Don't get me wrong. I think a lot of this is about patience and about discipline and that consistency and engagement. It's important to have a creator. Let's see. You said a lot of people on here make a big bag without agency. Nah, yeah. I mean, there's 8 million people, so I guess to a certain extent that's true. That's fair enough. But obviously they had to go through some growing pains. I'm writing everything down. Thank you so much. I'm sure they had to go through some growing pains. They didn't just get there instantly. How do I save your page? No subscribe button. You're so sweet. You say, how do I save this? When you go back into your daily heart me, and everybody should do this, claim your points. One of them says set a notification. However, if you click my photo once, my mini profile pops up. If you click my photo again, it'll take you to my main page. On my main page, there's a bell in the top right corner. Click the bell so that you can get notifications on when I go live and post content. So I tell people always click my bell so that you can stay up to date with my content I post as well as when I go live. I go live daily at 10 a.m. and 4 p.m. Eastern, 10 and 4 p.m. ish Eastern, because I usually get on about 10:15 or so, or 4:15, because I'm co-streaming on YouTube. So I'm here first, and then I come over here to TikTok. I started behind the scenes of building life from an RV, a laptop, and a judgy cat as co-pilot. Oh, that's funny. I love it. Your vendors. Hello, friend. Your vendor. How are you? Thank you so much for being here. I'm writing everything down. We have a grabber in our I know we do have a grabber. I know I need to say something. Um, just did subscribe. Thanks. Have a great. Oh, you're welcome, friend. Um, yeah, vendor, you can't be grabbing. You got to say hello, how you doing? Let me know if you don't know some of the things in terms of how to engage. Some of those grow rooms, they teach such bad etiquette, so you got to make sure you're intentionally connecting with people, not just grabbing. You mentioned before that some get tricked into paying for agencies unknowingly. How does that happen? Um, I don't know. I mean, how does it happen? So let me say this. TikTok Creator Network Agency is a free program. So if somebody sends you the Creator Network link and they're telling you to pay for something, because it should say it's an actual form you're clicking to apply. It's a TikTok thing. So if it says Creator Network on it and you're paying for it, then that's a no-no. You shouldn't pay for that. Now there is programs like TikTok Shop agencies. Those are called TikTok Shop partner agencies. They do get compensated from the commission. So from that approach, it's about you agreeing to their commission terms. And that's a different type of payment. But if somebody's telling you, "Oh, well, come send me your Zelle or, do this on PayPal." No, you shouldn't be paying anything. I do offer my other services. Those are for fee, but the agency itself is not. And so you don't pay me for the agency. Um, hey Lisa, I saw you fly in, friend. So yes. So can you follow me on other channel on my YT? Yes, yes. I same name. Dr. Lisa, launch your income, and launch your income as the handler. Um, what is a grabber? Somebody's just picking up people, trying to grab people up in terms of following. But obviously you got to follow them back, so that's not effective. He came to grab, not engage. There we go. There we go. Yeah. Came to grab, not engage. So you can get people out if they're explicit or rude. Yes, you touch the words, hold down the words, the screen pops up, and you can mute to remove the words, block to remove them, or report them if it was something really rude. Yes, keep sending me. All right. Can I follow you? Yes. So I got there. Again, if you guys are looking to connect with me, click my Service Plus. For the agency, just message me and say, I want to join the agency. What I'll do is send you to my agency page. I'll send that to you in the inbox. Service Plus is where we can communicate in the inbox. And so I'll send you my inbox message um, with the information you're looking for. So it just depends if you're looking for the agency or consultation or other niche or engagement questions. I'll send you my resources for that. I have a stand store. Because I want to apply to yours, once I have enough lives, is when are you starting your live journey? Keep me posted, friend. I imagery, keep me posted. Hey Josie, thank you so much, friend. Welcome back. The glow itinerary, welcome to the room, friend. Hey, hey. You guys are catching me. I'm about to get off. Your girl has been on here almost 2 hours and 2.5 hours. It's 2 hours and 25 minutes as we speak. So praise him. Do all of us have a Service Plus page and we can enter sell there? Yes, Service Plus is for services like consultations, coaching, mentorship, your ebooks, your other digital products. TikTok Shop is for if you have physical products. So if you're a seller or if you want to be an affiliate, you would have products that you're promoting on TikTok Shop. And so the two different platforms, two different features, tools. You can apply to Service Plus. They have to accept you to be able to utilize that feature. But in most cases they will accept people depending on what you tell them you're doing. Room here for engagement and learn to grow together. Thank you so much. Yes. Oh no. Okay. Have a great day. You're so sweet. Appreciate you, friend. I want to start my live. I'm going to be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. I'll be back, friends. I want to start my live journey, but confident issues on what to talk about. Bookkeeper. Okay. So really quickly, I'm going to probably end on this note. Um, I know you, I be on at work. Yes. What is a Noah? Did I say Noah? Niche. Is that what you meant? Niche. Niche is think of it as your category that you're talking about. So like your niche, my niche is coaching, education, training. So that's kind of where I'm in right now. Somebody who does like finances, like financial literacy, wealth management, those type of niches, they're in that category. Um, my crafters, my crocheters and stuff are in the crafting niche. Um, creators, a creative category for my artists and crafters and stuff. So, yep, it's whatever you want to do. Yeah, like my niche is resin. Yes, yeah, you're like crafting. You're in the crafting niche, and like your topic, the type of craft that you do is resin. Yeah, yeah. You said I joined something yesterday. Not sure what, but it gave me a few topics. Okay. Okay. Was it Creator Search Insights or something on TikTok? Okay, thanks. Yes. So so yeah. Um I am her lovely D. D, let me know what you meant by that. So really quickly, so when it comes to what was I about to talk about? I forgot. I talked about niche, but why was I about to talk about niche? Bookkeeper. Bookkeeper, you said, okay, content ideas. Um, so Creator Search Insights is a great tool for that too, for content ideas, based on what you do content on. So bookkeeper, let me read your bio. Do you have a bio, friend? Let's see. The creators, bookkeeper, accountant. So DM books to send your free expense tracker. So you talk about accounting. You talk about accounting. This was like your big season because we're in a tax season. You should have been talking about accounting. Yeah. So this is like, yeah, this is a big time for you. Um, yes, on here. It is an agency. Do you think? I don't know, friend. I don't know what you. I don't know what actually happened. Did you go somewhere or did they put something in your inbox? Like, what happened? What about 204.7? What about to do you get paid for the likes? No, you don't. That's engagement. That's engagement in a room. That's a lot of engagement, y'all. Thank you. Thank y'all. That was a lot. Those are a lot of taps for today. I appreciate the taps. I just do accounting and bookkeeping services. So here's what I would tell you. I would run that through ChatGPT. Yeah, you could run that through any of the AIs, Claude, any of them, and just say, hey, brainstorm. I like brainstorm as a topic. Don't, again, the AI can help you brainstorm and ideate and think through what are some different topics. So I would say brainstorm seven a week's worth of topics to cover in my live stream based on me being an accountant, bookkeeping services I offer, whatever the case may be. And so you write that up. You can add some more things about yourself. Maybe you're a wife, mom, whatever it is. And so you list all that. I'm not able to text person. Okay, gotcha. And so you list that and just say that in the in the prompt and see what it comes back with. So yeah, it'll give you a whole week's worth of topics. And then 30 days of topics. Ask it for whatever you need and it'll give you some great ideas to utilize for your live stream. Thanks. He said, "Thanks, Dr. Lisa." Yeah, so we are in a day. Yes, that's why you all use it. Yeah, we are in a day now, guys. We don't have to overthink. There's no reason to be. Now, if you guys told me you were nervous and afraid, then we would have kind of a mindset conversation. And so that to me just seems like now we have to kind of get over the whole anxiousness and the shyness and that stuff. But when it comes to content and coming up with topics and all the things, that's that's just a prompt. That's either a prompt in here on TikTok or a prompt on the AI systems. There's places now. There's so many resources now. Yeah. Nervous and afraid is also the other thing. You're like, "Yeah, the nerves are there, though." Well, once you start going live, the nerves go away. It gets better, it gets easier. How do you talk to ChatGPT loss? Um, what do you mean? It's a prompt. It's a website. You let me know if you knew that. Let me know if I need to talk about that. What's ChatGPT? Okay, I do need to talk about it. It's a website. It's a website you can, literally put in chatgpt.com, and then, I paused because I was like, "The TikTok not like that?" You gotta make sure I didn't say anything that it doesn't like, but if you put that in, you can start a chat prompt with them. Ask it questions, ask it to write stuff, ask it to come up with ideas, yeah. So I like the brainstorming one. Do TikTok offers no, it does not. It offers, creator search insights as a creator. You have a couple AI tools there where you can do an AI outline for your content. It can come up with ideas for your content. And so there's also AI Canvas where it can come up with a post for you if you just want to use still images and pictures. And again, you just put a prompt in there. So I mean, honestly, the biggest thing is coming up with the right prompts and understanding how to write prompts. But but again, a lot of it is out there for you. I have something on my live stream here that gives you prompts. Um Actually, I should promote it more, but it actually walks you through how to get your niche. And so again, it's telling you how to use ChatGPT in particular, and I give you prompts. I give you over like, I don't know, 20 different prompts that you can use depending on what you're trying to do. Okay. And so that's a quick little guide for you. It's like my chat guide for you for how you can do that. And that's on my page too. In my stand store. Let me pin my service plus. If you message me that you're interested in, or if you click the Service Plus that you're wanting support for your niche, you can go in and see. I'll send you my stand store, or you can go to my agency pages there as well, and you can get it. It's a low ticket item. I think it's like $7 or something. It's really low. I can't remember. It might be on sale actually. So, um, you said where you're getting the pausing. What's that mean, friend? Um, everyone get Creative Search Insights will help us a lot. Yeah, Creative Search Insights, I really enjoy it. Yeah, I think it's a great tool. Um, so I think that's it. Content, what did I say? So I think I'm good. I was gonna talk about in my 4 o'clock, I'll talk about YouTube a little bit more because you guys had me talk thinking about content. I actually use their YouTube studio to come up with content for my descriptions of my page, descriptions of, I'm sorry, my posts that I'm doing, my live streams, titles, hashtags, all the things. So again, another great resource. All of these platforms are integrating the AI tools to help you. So long gone are the days that you have to do this so manually, so by yourself. So feel confident that you can do it and get it done, and it's going to be a nice product. Um, and you said, did someone say Bowie, Maryland? Yes, Bowie, Maryland is eye imagery. She's from there. But yes, welcome to the room, friend. Let me know if there's any last minute questions. I appreciate you all being here. I'll be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you want to claim your points, click the heart me again. Click up here, the heart me, and then go down and claim your points. Okay. Claim your points so you can get leveled up in my room. All right. Thank you so much, Dr. Lisa. You're becoming my daily jam. See you this afternoon. Thank you, Randy. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. I'm not. I'm from Chicago originally, Chicago, Illinois, and then I live in Orlando, Florida. So yep, there you go. There's your red. There's your buoy. I'm thinking about the other channel to thank you. You're welcome. You have a calming teaching voice. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, friend. Appreciate the support. Appreciate all the engagement. You guys, thank you all. I appreciate all the watching. You guys watched me for a long time. You said you're originally from Waukegan. Good. Oh, awesome. Illinois in the house. um, love your room full of energy with positive vibes, lots of important stuff to learn. Yes, King of Kings. Let me just underscore that real quick. Thank you so much for saying that. I appreciate that. Because at the end of the day, this does not have to be overwhelming. It doesn't have to be negative. It does not have to be something that you can't find. Um, energy and just joy out of it. I enjoy coming here. I enjoy seeing you all. I enjoy all the connections. So just keep that in mind. If you bring that energy to this space and it gets easier over time, you're talking to somebody who does this twice a day over a year. So I'm comfortable talking and engaging in this way. You will get there. You will. My nervous, afraid, shy people, you will get there. It gets easier. I tell you all the time, think of it as you're talking to your best friend. You are talking to your best friend. You are talking to yourself, and you should be your best friend. Okay. You should love on yourself, and you should be the person you love the most. And you're just having this conversation. It just so happens there are other people in the room listening to you. Just saying. And they're asking questions and they're popping up in the chat and you're engaging back with them. But it's a fun experience. I love doing it. And so keep that in mind. If you keep that at the forefront, it gets easier. All right. You said I stay in Chicago. Hey family, how you doing? My Chicago folks is family. Florida friends are neighbors. Well, welcome. This is my whole lunch break. Was it really? Oh, I appreciate that. Thank you. I've been writing down and taking notes. I so appreciate you as well. Thank you so much, Zippy, for being here. Others in the room, thank you, Linda. Linda, I'm about to leave. Linda, I'm gonna be back. I'm gonna be back at 4-ish, 4:15 or so. I have to go. Dr. Lisa, welcome. Thank you so much for being here. Bookkeeper. Good afternoon, Linda. Super nice host with positive energy, non-confrontational attitude. Kudos and thank you. You're welcome. You are welcome, friend. It's our freshman class. Yes, you guys are freshmen. I can't scare y'all off yet. No, I'm not gonna do that. Um, do what you love and you'll never work a day in your life. That is so true. Such a true statement. Such a true statement. It really is. And it took me, I ain't gonna tell my age. Well, some of y'all know my age. Y'all know what I'm about to be. But it took me years to realize that. It took me some time. It took me much of my career. And people would say that. People would talk about, "Ooh, your passion." I was like, "I don't have a passion. I don't know what my passion is." And now I'm so passionate about this. I love doing it. So just know you'll get there if you're not there, and it comes with time. I said I have to go, but still here. You so funny. Hey, Per Mom, how are you? Oh, you like my calm voice? Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I am getting into voice acting because of you all. I kid you not. Hey, Per Mom, how are you? I say this because I'm putting this out there in the universe. I'm actually doing a program ish. I'm a super fan A super fan of the voice guru Carol West. So if you guys wanna look her up, her name is Carol West, voice guru. Carol West, the voice guru is her name. The voice guru dash Carol West. So you can look her up. And, voice acting, yes. So and honestly, and this is probably the coughing, the congestion, all that stuff, it's probably been partially one of my own, um insecurities, if I was to use that word, self-conscious, maybe I'm a little self-conscious about it. Um, and so I know I have this. I know this has always been my little allergy seasons, congestion, all that stuff. And my voice comes off at times a little raspy, but recognizing that all of you, much of you, have talked about my voice as a positive way of feeling at ease and calmed. And because I'm doing this so often, I now feel that way. I have kind of shifted my thinking about my voice. I am not as um, uncomfortable with the idea of putting myself out there in that way and listening to my voice and hearing my voice. And so because of that, I'm like, wow, this is now something I'm open to. I can embrace. And I'm her super fan. She does bi-weekly meetings on Zoom. I'm sitting in on those. She's kind of walking me through some of the things I need to think about and do if I'm going to get into the field and maybe do some voiceover work as well. And so I'm open to it. And I do voiceover on my content much of the time, not all the time, but some of the time. And so I'm like, okay, if I'm doing it there and if I learn about the field, I can do it elsewhere too. So again, just thinking about how this experience has transformed my thinking, how I've learned and grown so much. And so if nothing else, I would just say, get at it, y'all. You never know what could happen. Just do it, show up consistently. Per mom, you said, congratulations, awesome. Yes, yes, thank you so much. And so just think of it from that perspective. I don't want you guys to be hung up on all the negative things we've told ourselves or we've heard other people say about us. That does not have to be your reality any longer. It doesn't have to be. So you can change the narrative. You literally can change the narrative. Oh, I heard you in a Disney movie. And I said I knew her when whatever. I am not. You're are you putting that out in the universe? Thank you, Randy. I appreciate that. Yes, you have a comfortable voice. Thank you so much. What is her name again? I'm gonna put it in the chat and I'll pin it. Let's see. The voice guru, if I could spell it right. I think she has a little dash. We're gonna say Carol West, and I will pin her. And so that's her. So you guys can look her up. I think that's the way it's written. I should have looked it up in the system because I that's her that's her nickname. Probably should give you her official name because I think it's something else. Carol. I'll give you her username. Just so that you guys know, username is your true name. Nobody can replicate your username. So imposters can take my name, my nickname, Dr. Lisa Launch Your Income, but they cannot take my name without adding my username without adding something like maybe a number or a period or a dash. They have to add something else so that it is uniquely a name. So just kind of keep that in mind. Um, Carol West. Um, Let me pin that. And so that's her unique username. So if you put the @ symbol in front of it, that's what you would look for if you're looking for her. Um, let's see. So yeah, you can take TikTok princess and round them by little little pretty animals. Drink lemon water with salt, little sugar, and tell me results. Oh, okay. Lemon water, a little salt, and a little sugar. And just drink it. Not gargle. Just drink it. Okay. All right. I'll try it. How much what's the ratio of lemon to sugar to salt? Like, water, are we talking about, like, 8 ounces of water and then you what, I don't know, 2, ounce of lemon juice? Half a teaspoon of salt, half a teaspoon of sugar? Let me know. You're manifesting, Randy. I appreciate your friend. Very encouraging. Thank you. You are in a Disney movie, your voice. Thank you, friend. I appreciate I will I'm receiving this. Thank you so much. Appreciate that. For real, your voice came from a movie I saw for real. Really. Hey, we taking it. I feel you. Yes. I'm here in Orlando. I will send Disney my demos. Just saying. I will send it to them. You said hot water. Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try it. Hey Lorraine, thank you so much. 3 lemons, like a bit of sugar, a little bit of sugar. Okay, and hot water. Okay. All right. I'm gonna work on that. We're gonna work on my voice. Getting it right. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Let's see. OMG, you're level 32 too. How long did you take you to get there, love? If I may ask. 32 just hit April. I just hit 32 on last Friday, so a week ago. So yeah, so it just happened. That's how long. I started my engagement from a gifting engagement. I'm gonna say this account was started in November of 2024. So let's say December. By December, I was coins on the account. I was doing no, because I had the other account. So I knew about coins on the account. So I knew about gifting. So it started in November 2024. So from November 2024 to April of 2026, you see 32. Now, my gifting probably increased since I've been a agency owner. So for the first 6 months of the year, I was rather relatively conservative. I think I was at by the time I got to the agency, I think I was right around level I'm gonna say, I don't know if I was flying in yet. I'm gonna say 20, maybe 22, 23. So 9 months. Is that right? August is 8, 8 the 8th month of the year. I probably was probably level I'm gonna say level 20, 22. We'll say that for argument's sake. So the last 10 levels came since then, from August to April. A little rasp is nice. Do you like a little rasp? Thank you. You said that don't clear it all out. Keep a little rasp, huh? Is she on Zoom? Carol does TikTok. She's on TikTok and her meetings that she has it's a group called Outspoken. You have to be a super fan. So think about her super fan benefit. You would have to go to her live, get her super fan, and that would get you into her Outspoken group. And so you can go to those meetings and connect with her there. So it's a great group and she has little activities and exercises for us to do. Matter of fact, I need to do my homework. She gave us homework, so I have some homework activities to do with my voice, doing like voiceover stuff. Um, what does it mean by agency owner? I literally just started this year, end of February. Oh, okay. So I'm a creator network agency. That's TikTok's program for helping live hosts go live, helping you with training, monetization strategies, as well as protection if your account is at risk of getting in violation or banned. Um, and so ultimately, my agency, I meet with my creators on a weekly basis. We meet on Sundays. I do one on ones. I come live twice a day, as well as I have a school platform, SKOOL, and you can go over there, get resources and information, as well as collaborate with other people in the agency. And so that is my platform. Um, and then we have group chats here on TikTok as well. And so I teach you about ways of TikTok and things you need to do. All right. And so if you are not going live on a regular basis, I would say you don't need an agency. It's a free program. TikTok pays you, TikTok pays themselves, and with their money, they pay the agency. And so that's how it works. And so ultimately, you don't pay creator network agencies, and you decide what you're trying to do in your live journey. And if you're not going to go live on a regular basis, I would say don't get with an agency. You don't need one, but it's up to you. I think you could actually sell blocks of ice to the Eskimos. Very impressive. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you. I'm doing my best to grow. I just started mine March. Okay, look at you, Frey. You got this. You said, um, you said I love singing. That's what you said, Zippy. I was like, single. Okay, singing. Awesome. I will say this, you all. When it comes to the agency, and let me be tactful and I'll say this. Um, Again, you gotta play by TikTok's rules, all right? And so if you are someone who is, um, challenged challenged with authority, you don't wanna play by the rules, you may not have a long longevity on the app, and you don't wanna get with an agency because we as an agency, we only can support you so far, so much, so you would have to be willing to change your behaviors in TikTok so that you can stay in compliance, all right? So I say that because I know some people are like, "You know what? It's challenging for me to work in this structure and how TikTok operates. TikTok is their rules are too much." I would say, "You know what? The rules aren't gonna change." So you gotta realize you're gonna have to conform. And if you are not a conformer, if it's challenging and you know yourself and it's challenging to conform, I would say go live, think about it, kind of work through it, but don't get with an agency because the agency will only be able to support you so far, and ultimately, you may have to be removed. So, I've seen that happen. I've had to do that to someone because, again, it was too much of a challenge for them. Okay, right? I'd rather be conformed. Exactly. Um, so thank you so much, friend. Um, you have to engage and support to grow and build. Yep, you do. You do. And you have to make sure you follow community guidelines too. So again, one of my former creators, she was not able to do it, unfortunately, and she was getting in trouble with TikTok quite a bit. So it just didn't work out well. So I just say that because I want you guys to understand that the rules aren't going to change. The algorithm is a little funny. Some of the things is obviously TikTok will do the most at times. And then there's times when it's like, okay, you know what? You have to switch what you're saying, what you're doing, and you have to be willing to do that. And if you're not willing to do that, then this ain't the platform for you. Yeah. I it's just part of management. I know. I know. Yeah. Hey, speaking of this afternoon, can you discuss maybe having mods? Yes, yes. And I did a video about mods recently. So one of my posts, it's probably like 3 videos in. And so the top 3 videos are pinned. So look at the next 3 videos. Those other 3 videos, one of them is about mods. So I kind of walk you through how to set up a mod. But I'm happy to talk about just mods in general. Yeah. I understand you getting paid as an agency, but why does TikTok pay creators to be in an agency? No, TikTok pays you to engage in your room, the gifting that happens from your room. So you're getting paid based off your room and your performance. Where an agency comes in, and here's the benefit of it, is that you're going to learn even more ways. Also, agencies give you an opportunity to join campaigns that other people don't see. Yeah, so there's campaigns that are just for agencies, and then the agency has campaigns too. So, yeah, so TikTok is gives a little bit more to creators and agencies, so you get a little bit more, support and exposure. So think of it that way. But ultimately, um, if you are not in an agency, not that you can't, grow and do well, like we said, obviously 8 million people. Everybody doesn't have an agency, and there are some people who do well, and I think they've just kinda learned along the way. They kinda figured things out. Maybe they took the longer path, whereas an agency should be able to fast track you and helping you understand what's happening, how to engage, what to do, what not to do, as well as, making sure you have support when you are in trouble and if there's something else going on, okay? So, okay, I've been a mod. I'm looking into your videos and mods. Thank you. You're welcome, friend. All right, my dear friends. Appreciate you all. We are at almost 1:15 my time zone. I've been live for almost 3 hours, 2 hours and 53 minutes. In a perfect world, I would tell myself or tell my creators to stay live another 7 minutes. But but I think I need to go, y'all. I think I've been on long enough. So I appreciate y'all all being here. Thank you for getting me over to 215 likes on the screen. Let me know if you have any last minute questions. I will be back at 4:15. If you're someone who's still here and you're going live, you want to plop that in really, really quickly. We will celebrate you and see if people in the room can come and support you. And so, want to make sure loads of blessings to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Um, and so let me know if there's any last minute questions, friends. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the shares. We had over 300 shares. Look at that. That's awesome. And thank you for the shares. Thank you for the likes. That's the 215 up here. Thank you all for all the comments. Thank you for the stickers. That's for my fan clubs. We got some more fan clubs that came in the room today. I'm considering joining, however. What's the however, friend? However, you're still nervous, afraid, scared? Let me know. Cynthia, thank you. Leadership Life Talks Tuesday through Friday. Okay, today at 11:15 Central. Oh, did you go live already? You did it already. Um, Cynthia, thank you by seeing you soon, teacher. Oh, you're welcome, friend. The meeting time is a little weird for me. Oh, it's in the evening, 11:55. That's what I meant. 11:55 PM. So it's tonight. You said the meeting time is a little weird for me. Meeting time for who? For who? For me? For you? What do you mean? What meeting time? Lorraine. Um, let me know what you meant by that. Thank you so much, King of King. Appreciate you. Um, oh, the agency's on Sunday, the meeting on Sundays. Yeah, you know what? Not everybody's able to attend it. And not everybody is able to attend it. Sundays at 6:30 in the evening, 6:30 PM Eastern. So, yeah, so not everybody's able to attend that meeting. That's why I go live here. I do my super fans. I had a few meetings just for my beginners. Depending on if I get another good cohort of beginners coming through, I'll pick those up again. It just wasn't heavily attended. And so, and then if you go live long enough, I tell you to schedule a one-on-one. So if there's questions you have, let me know. Come into my one-on-ones. The meetings are really good though, because thank you, friend. They are really good because you have other creators in the room that are sharing their stories, their situation. You're hearing and learning from others. And so it does become like a really good conversation, probably almost too much of a conversation. I'll tell you guys, I said we're all live hosts, y'all. So we're gonna have to ease this meeting up. This meeting can't stay on forever. So we try to get in and out now. So we've gotten a lot better. I'm doing mirror talk to get over the scaries. Okay, there we go. That'll be good, Frandy. Yeah. So, hey, Nisi. Nisi, I'm about to leave. I hope everyone is doing well. Good afternoon. Good afternoon, friend. Thank you so much for being here. So, my dear friends, I will let you guys go. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for the gifting that happened throughout the live stream. I truly appreciate it. Um, I will be back at 4 p.m. Eastern. If you have not claimed your points, claim your points as well up here in the fan club. And that way you can level up in the room so you can actually move up in my community. I appreciate you doing that as well. You said, just saying hi and thank you for everything. You are so welcome. So I appreciate your friend. Let me know if you have any questions. So I will see you guys later. Thank you so much for coming through. I'll see you guys at 4 o'clock. Everyone here, I appreciate all your support. So I'll see you guys later. Make sure you come back, set the bell in my profile or in my fan club so that you get reminders of when I go live and post content. All right. Take care, friends. Bye bye. Thank you for the 300 minutes. All right. Bye bye. All right, my friends. Thank you so much for being here as well. I'll see you guys back at 4 p.m. Eastern. Take care. Bye bye.